Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Iron Valor Tales of the Yawning Portal. Thank you all for joining us again on this lovely occasion. We are right now finishing up an arc this episode as the adventure known as A Forge in Fury has been left behind us, and we are going to start making our way towards the next adventure. But in the meantime, our characters get some well-deserved time off from dungeon crawling, at least for tonight. But before we get into all that, I do have announcements and stuff to go over. First off, thank you to all my players. We've got Raina McGuire over here. Also got Andrew Zwicky, and then Andrew Corin. And last but not least, we've got Maria over there, who's, and your last name's not on Zoom, so I can't remember what it is. Sorry about that. And I'll be your lovely dungeon mistress this evening. My name is Max, as we crawl through all these amazing adventures together. But in addition to my lovely cast and crew, we have Tailspire, which is going to be providing not only all the visuals you'll see this evening, for the most part, but also all the music. So if you hear that music going on in the background there, that is Tailspire Audio. It is a fantastic resource if you ever want to do any online gaming or D&D. It adds a third dimension, and also there's lots of beautiful assets and things you can use to make. And it's Hero Forge compatible, as you can see all of our custom minis there on the screen there. In addition to that, also want to shout out Tails Tavern, which is where a lot of the assets you'll see this evening came from. All these pre-made boards and awesome things that the community has thrown together. It is so good. I myself am a creator on there, so please, lots of love to Tails Tavern as well. As far as sponsors, though, we do still have Genki working with us. So if you get the Genki browser plugin, you will receive discounts and coupons for shopping online, while also supporting us. Your purchases grant us commissions while you get all the discounts. Plus, you don't pay anything extra like with Honey or Ebanes. Just use !Genki for links in chat. Just a reminder, though it may not be quite as prevalent tonight, unless there's some social things happening, Valor tokens help grant players luck and the party blessings and curses. You can gain Valor tokens by simply watching the stream. Use the command !Point_commands to see ways you can influence our game. Also, don't forget to check out the Monday night stream, Chromatic Academy, if you have the time. It is super delightful, and our lovely Danny and Deanna and many other awesome cast members play on that night. It is very much worth checking out. Alright, I think that's all my announcements. So, with that being said, get your torches lit, because we are about to delve deep here on Iron Valor. Ba-da-ba-ba. And welcome back, everybody. So, alright, now we get into the meat of tonight's session. Hope you guys are ready. So we have had a blast the last few episodes, but to catch you up, our intrepid adventuring party, currently known as TBD, has been set on a mission for an eccentric Baron Althon, to recover weapons made by the legendary dwarven smith Durgeddon. Encountering perils, traps, and lots of treasure, our group eventually, finally, made it to the bottom of the old dwarven fortress Kundrakar. A couple of our party members did perish, but were resurrected by the grace of Della's goddess, the Undying Mistress. But, despite that, the party did finally manage to defeat the terrible dragon at the bottom of the Black Lake and its forces, and have made some tenuous new allies with the Dwergar that reside in the old foundry as well. We come back now to the end of that conflict, with the party making their way back up and out of the old fort, finding the cool breeze and the fresh air of the outside world. So, TBD, what would you like to do?
Well, I've got a couple people I'd like to visit. I think first we ought to stop back in town and turn in all these ears that we collected. We got a town guard to impress.
You want to show me around?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Don't sound too excited about it.
I don't think he wants to show me around.
No, it's really good that we got the quest to come here and get all those orcs on the way in, and I mean we've got all these ears that we collected, so we may as well turn all those in, right?
Yeah, they're
Claire
really
starts
starting to
taking
stink.
out the ears and looking at them.
Yeah, we gotta make a deal for those. So let's go get those turned in, collect some more gold, and a little bit of fame. Maybe get our face put somewhere.
Sure.
How was Claire looking at the ears? Like, is she just like counting them, or is she like, I'm gonna miss these things?
She's taking them. She's like softly petting them and then putting them back.
Oh, you can keep one. Just for you.
They've gotta go.
We'll collect so many more ears, I'm sure.
What happens if we give them an odd number of ears? Ask me for a friend.
They don't know that one of the orcs didn't only have one ear.
Yeah.
Oh. But all of them had 2 ears.
Yeah.
They don't know that though.
But they don't know.
So
that.
you could keep one as a souvenir.
Oh, one just had an accident.
A lot of them had accidents. You have their ears now.
I'd take a left ear and put it in my inventory, if that's okay.
Sure.
You're gonna
Yeah.
keep one?
I'm gonna keep 1 ear.
Yeah, we'll have to explain that there was a one-eared guy.
Left quick.
Or we
and,
just give it to
grab
them. Actually,
Oh, let's head traveling there. So I would get us going towards the guard shack.
Absolutely. You guys travel. I will bring you out since we're gonna do some traveling now. We head back out to the Stone Tooth.
Oh, yeah, was there anything else in the dungeon anybody wanted to look at?
Oh,
Or we
Well-
just go straight out?
Well, I do want to talk to the Dwergar down here because I kind of have a job for them.
okay. So
So before we leave, if we can make a pit stop at the Dwergar that are crafting at the forge, that would be excellent.
Do that.
yeah,
Absolutely
you
do
can
that.
do that. You walk back down to go find the Dwergar. You remember there is one in particular that's kind of overseeing the works in the forge. This guy he would petitioned for further information earlier. His name is Snorevan.
Snorevan. Okay.
Yes. You know, it's a name.
Yeah. Strong name.
Yeah. As you head back to go kind of head in that area, you see there are a number of Dwergar kind of milling about. The door that had been blown open by the troglodytes and their lizard is kind of been mostly put back together. It clearly needs still needs some like masonry work. But at the moment it's not too bad. So you walk in there, you see there's this group of dwarves kind of hammering away at various projects of theirs, and Snorevan is currently overseeing it, his rat familiar kind of on his shoulder there, as he watches and makes notes and corrections.
Awesome. Sir Evan, hey. I know we haven't been gone very long, but wanted to know if you guys had come close to completing that armor
Oh,
that you guys are making with the
all this
dragon.
hide you gave us. Yeah, no, actually, it's it is in progress. It's almost done. I'd say maybe give us maybe 12 more hours with it, and we'll have it good as gold. Have the enchantment finished and all that. Coming along quite beautifully.
Awesome. Yeah, I think it might suit Della. It'd suit Della well. Yeah.
I'd be willing to sell it to you.
Kind of. We get maybe kind of some kind of deal for that, you know, because you like us and stuff.
We'll give you a deal because you brought us the hide in the first place. How about that?
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Hey, I was thinking about something else, and then Kaz starts kind of pumping with his staff, which is basically a barbell. He's like, I was thinking maybe of like getting like a line of these out there. You guys think you guys got any metal down here where we could make like a couple of these?
He looks over at your barbell, which is a metal rod, right?
It's just a staff. Yeah, it's just like a metal staff. Yeah.
What exactly is the purpose of making that? More of that?
It's kind of for me, but also like I don't think I've seen very many of these out there in the world. You know, I think people ought to use them for like a fitness routine, you know, so that they can look like me. You know, it takes hard work looking like this, and if people started to use these more, they would also be they wouldn't be me, but they'd look a little bit more, you know.
So you want us to smith metal bars for you?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
We can do that, I guess, if you're willing to pay for it.
Yeah.
It's not really going to be something that takes up all of our time, though, because we have other things we're trying to work on down here, but sure.
I get it. We just need a couple of them to get the product line started.
Sure, yeah. How many of these are you looking to make?
Like 3 of them to get started. I gotta be able to like pass around places or like leave them places. I'm thinking about like spots where in town that people could see them if they had like my name on them, you know. Be pretty cool.
Oh, okay. Interesting. What is the I mean, we could do it maybe if you're not providing any of the ore or nothing, we could do it maybe like 2 gold a pop.
Yeah, just make here. And I hand them 10 gold and I go, just make like 4 or 5 of them, keep the change, and we're good. That'll be awesome. We can maybe pick them back when we pick up the armor.
Sure, it'd probably be ready by then. It doesn't take long to make a bar.
Good to know. We can mass produce them if we need to. That's good.
Yeah. Sure. All right, we'll get it. Now get out of my fucking sight. I'm trying to work on something here.
Yeah, I know. I'm distracting. Then I walk out.
You don't really see because you're not paying attention, but he kind of gives you a look as you exit. Those will be ready about the same time as the breastplate will. Well, cool. Yeah. So in essence, what they are making out of the hide you gave them is known as a Dragon Guard breastplate. It's a +1 breastplate that also provides advantage against breath weapons with creatures that have the dragon type. So, pretty cool.
Pretty sick, yeah.
They are willing to part with that for 2,000 gold, which they say is a bargain for your work in collecting the hide in the first place. But you also did just get a fuck ton of gold from down below, so.
And we gotta divide that up too. We gotta give some of it to Hobby, so we'll figure out that too. How much did we find in total?
Let me check it out. So with the Dragon's Hoard,
I think it was like
yeah. I'm just looking real fast. Hang on.
Mhm.
Oh boy, there it is. Okay. So you found 6,200 silver, 1,430 gold, a couple of garnets that were worth 20 gold pieces each, a black pearl worth 50 gold pieces, and then also there was something that looks like a magical wand, +1 shield, a couple of potions, and a +2 great axe.
okay.
Which I'll repost that on the messenger chat for ease.
Thank you.
Excellent.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and we're dividing that amongst 4 of us, plus Hobby gets a small cut. Hobby's gonna get a fair cut. In 30. Okay.
Is his gold even being tracked?
Yes.
I've been giving it to him. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Hobby's got a little pouch.
All right, so everybody here, we're gonna take 350 gold, and we're gonna give Hobby 30 gold.
Okay.
So add 350 gold to your inventories.
Hobby gives you a look as you give them 50 gold, and everybody else has gotten fat stacks.
No, Hobby, don't worry, buddy. Don't worry. You see this whole thing of silver?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm thinking that's all yours.
All of it.
Yeah. And you clutched back there, man. People gotta know too. We gotta make you famous for what you're doing out here. The way you saved your son, that was crazy.
That was pretty fucking cool. Fine, I'll take the silver. Do you give Hobby 6,200 silver? Is what I'm hearing.
What is that converted to? It's like is that like 620 gold?
Yes.
Is that like, oh, that's a
Are
huge
you-
number. Not
you
that
nuts?
much. He'd get like 300 of it. Yeah.
300 more silver.
Yeah. 300 silver. So we're at 5,900 silver left. Divide that by 4. I'll figure it out. It's fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Everybody,
All the math and shit.
1,475 silver apiece. Add that to your inventories.
1,475.
Yep.
All right.
And that's silver.
Yep. Silver.
That's the wrong one.
Awesome.
Is it like 100 silver per gold or something?
10 gold or 10
Yeah.
silver per 1 gold.
So yeah, you've got that. I heard somebody say they wanted to do some investigations into areas that you haven't explored yet.
Yeah,
Della. Yeah.
I'm curious.
Okay, sure. In that case, Della, I will need an investigation roll from you.
Right. Let's see. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's a straight 2.
Okay.
I'm curious, but I'm also blind.
Della goes around attempting to find different things that maybe you hadn't seen before, but being cautious as to not trigger anything that might kill you again. With a total of 2?
Yeah.
All right. You do find something. Good lord.
Was it a shiny rock?
You find 50 gold pieces from just various shit, and also
Yeah.
25 silver pieces.
Yeah.
May I help her look, or is it too late?
You can make your own investigation check.
You said how many silver pieces?
25.
25. Oh yeah. Found some change in the couch cushions.
Damn.
Oh, hey, you
I
found more
found-
change than I did.
I found some pebbles.
You both actually were in the same bracket of DC. It was 1 to 10 finds the same thing. So,
Okay.
Claire, you also find 50 gold pieces and 25 silver pieces.
Hey.
Okay.
Just scattered around on orc bodies that you didn't loot earlier, etc., etc.
The same gold pieces that she finds or different gold pieces?
We'll say different ones.
Okay.
And unfortunate. That's fine though. You guys you were a little nervous to head off the beaten path of what you came down here because there was just so much dangerous stuff, so you kind of stuck to where you'd already gone and looked a little more thoroughly. And you found that stuff. Awesome. Anything else you guys want to do here while you're still in town? Or would you like to go back to Blassingdale?
I'm ready. Claire's gonna take the ear that she put away in her pouch, like shake her head, and then put it back in the pouch with the other ears.
Okay. Sure.
Feels guilty.
Um,
Rafi's ready to go. He's content because they found the dragon's treasure, so he got some treasure.
fair enough.
Claire's
Um,
happy to be out alive and with money.
Also fair.
I think I just got a call.
Got a
Oh,
call.
dear.
Scam likely in real life.
Oh yes. You need to do a thing.
A thing. I already did that thing.
Okay, good.
The app notified me.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you, Scam likely.
Yeah, I forgot. I put it too low on the on my notes. We hadn't gotten there yet.
I just get this call on my phone. It says no caller ID. I'm like, nope.
Yep.
I
Awesome.
get a text. It's Scam likely.
You
So
get scammed
say-
in the game, you get scammed in real life.
It's all part of the deal.
We'll say for expediency's sake, Kazwin, you do get your barbells before you leave.
Excellent.
Um,
All right, I got my 4 dumbbells.
And if you guys wish to purchase the breastplate, then you may now.
Yeah, I will fork out some dough to help out with that, Ella, if you need it. I don't know how much you got on you.
I've got 664 gold and quite a bit of silver now. I don't know how that makes
It all converts pretty well at the top. Like I will give you 300 gold towards making your purchase.
Okay. We're at 1200 then.
Claire's really grateful to Della, so she's gonna give her 500 gold.
Yeah.
All right, that's 1700.
Oh.
Hobby gives you 100 gold pieces.
Rafi, you gonna
It's all right
gonna
if you
help
don't
out?
have,
100.
if you don't have
You know-
right?
He did save me.
It's a
Hobby.
good,
You're a
Yeah.
good dad. I will give you,
you can pick Hobby the money.
Hobby. You can have 150 silver and 50 gold for saving me. Thank you, my father.
Della,
how much more do you need?
how much more do you need?
Oh, it's Della? I thought it was Hobby. Oh,
Oh,
I gave it to Hobby, so you have to fight him for it.
You gave
Oh my
Hobby
gosh.
50 gold and 150 silver.
Yep.
yes.
Okay.
Oh my
Wait, is this
god.
with all my money?
Yes.
With all the silver and everything?
Yeah.
Okay, shoot.
Yeah, so you said 600 from you, Della.
664 for taking all of it. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Use it all. Use it all.
Well,
Yeah.
So you're at 664 from that. Kazwin gave you
350.
350.
And what was the conversion rate for silver? Because I still have my 1500.
10 to 1. So you have
10 to
another.
1.
You have another
100.
150 gold there.
150. All right. Yeah. I'll do
How
that.
much more do you need?
how much
Hobby
do
gave
need?
you 100.
Okay.
Okay.
So you were at 1200 then, and then Claire, you gave some, right?
I gave 500, but I could be willing to give more.
All right, so that leaves you at 1764.
And how much does she need?
So
2,000.
How much do you need? 2,000?
Mm-hmm.
I will give you the remainder of that,
Okay.
whatever that is.
So 2000 minus 1764 is 156. Or sorry, yeah. 200 and
36.
no 236. I'm sorry, 236.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was using a calculator.
Yeah, I was like, I got this. I swear, 236.
So mark off 236 from you, Rafi.
Edit it. Let's undo that.
And,
Excellent.
Okay, we're good.
Sweet. You should be able to find an item if you look in your inventory, like you manage inventory, Della. There should be. I made a custom item called Black Dragon Guard breastplate. Should be in there. Let me know if you have trouble finding it.
Oh, like,
Because I'm pretty sure I did that today. I'm not sure. Maybe yesterday. But cool.
I don't think I see it. Like in the. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, what's that? Let's take that.
Let me make sure.
Ah, wait, no, I see a black dragon mask.
That is not it.
It is not.
Oh, it's called Night Scale Dragon Guard. Sorry.
Oh.
Nice.
Very nice.
So, let me know if that shows up. If it doesn't, we'll work on it. We'll fix it.
Got it.
Sweet. Ella, you
Yay.
get that. And you are proficient in medium armor, so you can wear it no issues.
Hell yeah.
The +1 breastplate has a black dragon motif worked into the design. It's created at the height of Night Scale, the black dragon of Kunjakar. Grants the wearer advantage on saving throws against the breath weapons of creatures that have the dragon type.
Nice.
Awesome.
We ever run into one of those again, but what are the odds of that? Hey? Huh?
You're 2 for 2 on Dungeons and Dragons. So who really knows?
I mean,
We are.
really though, that
Quite. Quite
so it's
crazy.
probably good. It's probably alright.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, might be useful. So with that acquired, you guys make your way back to the town of Blessingdale, the mining town where you took out the Kill Orcs contract. There is, as per usual, the awesome little guard shack, which is, fairly well built for a town this size. It's actually got stone construction, iron bars on the things. Inside, you do find, for expediency's sake, you find Sergeant Colden, the half-orc veteran guy, and his assistant, the Gith lady, Constable Dara Whitewood. With all that, how many ear sets do you have?
We have, well, sets. We only actually have 4.5 sets because our friend is keeping one of the ears.
No, I put it back.
Okay, I have 5 sets. I have 4 sets of half ogre ears and 1 set of regular ogre ears.
Orc ears?
Or orc.
You killed so many
ears.
more orcs than that.
That's all I had in my inventory.
You guys gotta write this down when I tell you.
That's all I got in my inventory there, gang.
Wait, I might have written it down. 1 second.
Nope. I got
Good
5
comment,
sets, which is 10, which is
We
10.
killed more.
With 5. Yeah, that's 10 total ears.
Yeah, but the sets are what they're
I'm
paying for.
collectible.
So 5 sets.
I have 5 pairs written down as well.
Okay. So 10 would be
Yeah.
the total amount that you remembered to pick up then in that
Yep.
case.
That's what we got.
All right. At a bounty of 25 gold pieces per orc, you get 250 additional gold.
Excellent. Spread among 4.
You guys all take it. I just got this sick ass armor. I'm good.
All right. Divided by 3. Everybody takes 83 pieces.
Cool.
And I give Hobby 5 of mine.
All right. I'll notate that as well. Hobby gets more money. Cool. So, with that being paid out, you have, in fact, finished your secondary mission. There's like a day's travel from the Stone Tooth to Blessingdale, and now you have about 3 more days travel to get back to Waterdeep, where the Yawning Portal is, so you can cash in on those weapons you collected. So you take those 3 days. There's nothing terrible that happens on the road. You, fortunately, with all the orcs cleared out, there's not a whole lot of threat of orc raiders attacking you. And you manage to make the way back on the main roads without too much issue. Your feet are a little sore by the end of it, but you do make it back to Waterdeep without too much issue. Currently, the overhead sky is a nice orange color as the sun is starting to set. And you make it past the city gates into this beautiful, sprawling port city. I assume you would like to head for Baron Ulthon's noble house?
Yes,
Excellent.
if we can.
Yeah. You guys make your way there, and upon entering the estate, you once again see all these taxidermied creatures and whatnot. I will actually drag you to another board now. I was gonna do that earlier. Or not. I'll wait for now. You see all these taxidermied creatures, all these collections of different weapons from different eras and different civilizations on the walls. And you bring out I believe you got 2 weapons that actually have the smith mark on them, right?
Yes.
Okay. There was a hand axe that the Dwergar gave you, and you also got the +2 great axe that has the smith mark as well.
Yep, we were given one of those. Yep.
Okay. So for the hand axe, he looks pleased, although, it's a hand axe. He offers to give you 525 gold pieces for the hand axe.
Yeah. Everybody cool with that?
Yeah.
Unless one of you guys is gonna use a hand axe. Maybe Della? Della, would you use a hand axe?
I will point out it's a
Wood.
completely
Money.
mundane hand axe.
Just regular. Okay.
No, we'll give it to him.
Honestly.
Okay.
Can Claire try to pick it up and hand it to him?
Sure.
Or can she like drag it over to him?
The hand axe?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a hatchet essentially, but made for war. So you're able to pick it up. Okay.
Okay, I'll do the big one then. I'll try to give him the big one.
You're gonna try to lift the big one?
Yeah.
You go
Oh my
to
God.
grab this huge great axe off of. I assume it would be Kaz's back.
Kaz. Yeah.
She's just excited to get
strength
the
check.
gold for it. Um,
The axe
You
falls
can-
back on you.
You can ride on it as I'm handing it to him. You can just like come with it.
You take 5 points of slashing damage as it comes down on top of you, and cuts into you with its finely made hilt and blade.
Claire, what are you doing?
I want the gold. You guys are taking too long.
We're giving it to him. Hang on now.
But please don't damage that. It looks like a very fine piece. Please be gentle.
It
with
is. Yeah, what do you give me for it or give us for it? I hold that one up.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. And you see him he takes out a glove and also a little spectacle and kind of examines it. This axe is of impeccable quality. My goodness.
Yeah, you saw how sharp it was.
6,000. 6,000 gold pieces.
That sounds really fair. Everybody agree? I'm not much for appraisal, but that sounds a pretty good deal.
Sure.
Good with that.
You see
All
as
right.
he waves to a servant who comes over with basically a metal suitcase full of gold and platinum, and hands it over to you. The total for your troubles is 6,525.
Yeah. I put it all on my sheet for now.
Okay.
I will disperse later, gang.
Sounds good. Thank you so much. Is that everything you had just sounds to me?
Yeah, we couldn't find any of the other stuff you were looking for, but I kind of had a question for you. I know you're a collector of fine wares, and was wondering if you'd be willing to part with any of your other collectibles. I'm sure if there'd be anything that can help out our sneaky friend here or our not so sneaky friend over there, and I point at Raffi, they'd be much appreciated if we could cut some kind of deal.
Make a
Raffy leans
persuasion
over
check.
to Kaz. He says,
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna try to get him to take one of your bars.
Shh. That's going in the deal. It's going on the wall.
Okay.
Persuasion check. Oh, that is a 20.
Kind of. This is Jenny says. Well, my collection is the pride and joy of what I do. It's more than a hobby. It's a lifestyle. But there are a few things of which I have found duplicates of that I might be able to part with for appropriate coin. Since you did just receive your paycheck.
I also think we might find more stuff for you in the future, so it'd be a good business deal to go both ways, right? Us being more prepared, and we'll probably come back with that stuff anyways if you want to re-add it to the collection.
Sure.
It's slightly worn, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, it's part of the deal. But anything that might pique their fancy, and I motion over at Raffi and at Claire.
Not from my personal collection. Everything that I have here is, it is of the utmost quality and has much history to it in addition to its magical prowess. But I do own a magical enchanting shop. Well, I own 3/4 of it. Down over by, do you know where the Penta Market is?
Is the skeever down over there?
The Winking Skeever is close by.
Yeah, it's by the skeever. Yeah, I think I know where that's at.
That person has interesting wares occasionally, but the Botanica Magica is where most of the things that I do not have uses for in my collection end up, and I would recommend you go check that out at some point while you're in town.
The Botanica Magica. All right, we'll have to go there, you guys. That sounds great. Well, we're going to Skeever first, but we're gonna get.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta celebrate.
Yeah, we gotta get to the Botanica. Well, I appreciate it. Is there any? Do we have to like name drop? They'll know who we are. We get some kind of deal, or because you own 3/4 of the shop, do you get like a 25% discount, or how does that all work?
For your help today, I think it would only be fair if you told them, give you a 10% discount on whatever you try and buy there, and I'll cover it.
Well, thank
This
you.
way of things.
You are terrific, and I'll make sure that that we come back and we stop by with more good stuff for you, Baron.
It was most pleasurable. We'll have to do business again sometime.
Oh, absolutely. By the time I come back, you're going to be asking for one of these bad boys, and I hold up one of the bars. See, they're not every weapon or everything that you find in your collection starts just as an ordinary, piece of wood or metal, but it's the legend that goes with them. That's what really has that value. Well, these are going to travel the world with me, and when I come back, you're going to want one. People are going to know about them.
I'll take your word for it.
Excellent. And Kaz just smiles and walks out.
All right. You you do so. You make your way out. You guys, after heading to the Penta Market area, which is the main marketplace of Waterdeep, it's located somewhat close to the docks. There's all these colors and tents and different things. Along the outskirts, there's these huge magic shops and shops of any make and model. There's Home Depot equivalents of in medieval times, mixed in with Sephora's and beauty places, tailors of all kinds. But you have eyes for one place in particular called the Botanica Magica. Heading inside, there is quite a bit of things that they have on display. There is kind of a pencil-thin half-elven woman that's manning the counter at the moment. But you see just on display, you see there's some armor, different kinds of weapons, and they all appear to have their own price points, as well as some potions on the side.
Awesome. Anything that would catch the eye of my friends here? When we go in?
Yeah, I've actually got a whole list of things, so I will put that here. And prices may not be exactly what they appear to be at first glance, but there's a whole link there.
Cool.
Awesome.
You see,
Time to go shopping.
there is chainmail, a shield that looks like it might be somewhat equivalent to what you already have. There's a rapier there that appears to be pretty good, a short bow of excellent quality, on a few different things as well. You'll just have to take a look through them.
Oh. Some of this stuff we cannot afford. They have price tags. Oof. Some of these price tags.
I think we should buy the healing potions.
I mean, yeah. If you'd like, that's totally fine. I'll take. Let's see. What is are the costs on those healing potions pretty accurate?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
The supreme healing one is not accurate. That one's worth a lot more.
Okay.
What does supreme healing do?
That is 10d4 plus 10 healing. That is the best healing potion you could ever hope to acquire.
What's the regular healing potion do?
2d4 plus 2.
We'll buy the 2 regular potions of healing and the potion of greater healing, if that's okay. If those are priced appropriately.
The potion of healing, both of those, that's 50 gold pieces a pop.
And then the potion of greater healing.
Greater healing, let me double check. That is priced accurately, so 150 for that is what they have it on for.
Okay. We'll get all 3 of those total.
All right, so you can mark those down.
50, 100.
250
so-
gold pieces total, I believe.
Yep. I'll take that off and then I'll add those to inventory. All right. Anything else on that list, you guys, or anything else in the shop that you guys see that catches your eye?
That short bow is that price, isn't it? Or is that
It
the
is priced
correct price?
appropriately, yes.
Okay. I do not think there's anything that I might acquire.
Is the
You know-
+1 shield
We
priced
could-
accurately?
Well,
Yes, it
here's the
is.
deal. Here's the deal. We certainly have enough funds to get you that short bow.
Yeah.
Do.
If
Treat
you,
yourself.
if you think that is something that would help us, and I do, I think that short bow might be right up your alley.
That is quite the short bow.
It's quite a short
And that
bow.
gives it's like +2 damage. Is that what that means?
Plus
two
2 to
attack
attacks
and
and damage.
Oh.
Treat yourself, Claire.
That's huge.
And it's
Would you-
10% off. That's a steal.
Would
Seen
you
a lot
like
of
that
short
short
bows in my
bow?
days. I have not
Claire-
seen a short bow this nice.
Mm-hmm. Claire looks at all the gold, looks at the short bow, and she's like, "Yeah, I'll take it."
Okay. The +2 short bow is acquired.
All right. Add that to your inventory, and I'm removing the gold from our party.
All right.
Minus 483. Go.
4,000.
4,830 gold.
Right.
Yeah. That
Oh,
would
yeah,
be-
with the 10% off, that's 483 gold. That's me.
You remembered to bring that up. Yes.
I'm always going to remember a deal.
Good.
Oh, so yeah,
You
we
get
get
10%
480
off that.
back. Yeah, so 480 come back. All right, I'll add that back in. All right. I guess the only other thing in that listing. No, I'm good with everything else.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think the shield is worth that.
Not for your
Not-
use, because I already
not-
have a +1 shield too. So
Can I
Yeah.
sell the current short bow that I have?
You can do that. It's not magic, right?
No, it's a regular short bow.
Yeah, they'll take it for. Let me look real fast.
It's GameStop prices.
Oh, okay. They'll take it for 20 gold pieces.
Okay, you can add that to the party gold.
I also hand you the potion of greater healing, Claire.
Okay.
Probably a good idea.
So you'll keep that. Add that to your inventory, please. And then I think that is everything that I needed to get rid of on my side.
Right. There is also, if you want to go back to Grub's place, that is very close by.
Yeah, we should go there too.
We do need to get some more skeever.
Yeah. Yes, we do.
Bobby enjoys it quite a bit.
Is the potion of greater healing called something else in
It's
D&D
just a
Beyond?
potion of healing, and then it's the green one.
A potion of greater healing.
Yep. Just go ahead and grab the green one, and you'll be good.
Would you guys like to stop by the Winking Skeever?
Absolutely. That's the next
Yeah.
stop on the list.
Oh,
Right. So, you make your way out of the very fanciful marble floors and big shop windows of the Botanica Magica, and you make your way down the street, through an alleyway, and find on the side a much smaller single-story building, which has a hand-painted sign hanging above it called the Winking Skeever. And you see, despite the roughness of the font and all that, you do see now there is a actually very well painted rendition of a skeever on the right side of the board, which contrasts really weirdly with how terrible the font is. But you see just a couple of like shuttered windows, but the sign on the front says open. And then you see beneath it, in a translation, it says open and goblin as well. Making your way inside, you see the clutter of familiarity that you saw before. Shelves just all kind of in every which way. And you do see a few, in addition to a lot of junk, you do also see a few interesting looking items on the potion rack. You see a lot of things that have labels that are all kind of, for the most part, spelled right, but there's a few misspellings, and they're all clearly hand written. But you see a lot of things in there as well. There is also no sign of grub, but there is a kind of slightly rusty brass bell on the counter.
Kaz is going to go outside and use the restroom as he did previously.
Let's do this.
The last time I was here, I went and I relieved myself on the side of the building in the alley. So I'm going to do
We
that.
gotta keep the smell up like a dog or something.
Kaz was here. I'm also going to mold earth outside and put Kazwin's like image in the ground as best he can. It probably looks like a child made it, but you know.
Okay, you do that. It's not great, but it is there.
And I'm going to stay out there because I'm actually going to use the restroom.
Okay, sure. Kazwin goes out to go pee, and you guys find yourselves alone in this cluttered shop. What are you all doing?
Looking around at the items I see.
Yeah, absolutely. You see there's a couple of potions that look interesting. You see familiar potions of healing, all kind of actually same quality, although they're in weird various jars and vials. They do have potions about the same quality as the other place did. You also see a lot of scrolls that are placed in a big pile on the side. And it says, ask counter about price. In addition to that, you do see there's a fancy looking bowl kind of sitting on one of the shelves. And a Also, a strange ring kind of sitting inside of it as well. And last but not least, you see a black velvet bag with a goblin face on it, sitting on the counter itself.
Rafi's gonna pick up the bag and take a closer look at that.
Sure. Make an Arcana check.
Oh, it's just waiting on GM.
Oh, right. Hang on, let me, I was gonna go ahead and drag you all here. I forgot that wouldn't let you, do that. Don't peek inside yet.
No pixies.
No pixies. Okay. Well, it rolled.
I have a +1.
I see a 12, yeah. Okay, so 13.
Let's go 13.
This is not a uncommon item. It is actually, well, technically it is uncommon. But it's a pretty standard issue item that a lot of adventurers have. This is a bag of holding.
Guys, they have a bag of holding.
Woo!
We can
Use
put
that.
stuff in there, and it will hold it.
There's so much stuff in there and it would hold it.
Yeah. Just think how many orc ears we could fit in there.
Claire
We
suddenly,
remember to
like,
pick them
looks
up.
How much money do we have left? Where's Kaz? Stop pissing.
He's still pissing.
Oh, great.
Rafi's gonna yell out for him. Kaz, get in here! No response.
So you've been
None.
holding it since the mountain.
Roughly you have, I think, with the addition of the healing potions that you bought, a little over 2,000 in party funds from what you got from the Baron.
Okay. 2,000 in party fund.
Hello, is your boyfriend?
I have no idea who you're talking about, but I would like to talk to the shopkeep to get some more jerky.
You
It's
look
not
around.
a euphemism.
You look around for your romantic partner, and
Aye.
as you glance around the shop, you once again you see this human-sized counter with nobody behind it. But you do see the kind of slightly rusted brass bell.
Right, then here goes. She rings the bell.
Rings the bell, and
Hey, Karen.
there's a slight pause, and you hear a little bit of shuffling and bumping towards the back of the shop behind the big door. And then out of nowhere, right next to you, not even behind the counter, you see a smiling goblin face with yellow slitted eyes and big jagged teeth. It says, "Hello!
Oh, my.
Welcome
Got
back!
this.
Zella, I think
Claire's like flicking and like smiling.
it was Stella. Pretty dwarf woman. Great hair.
Oh, well, she starts like stroking her braids. Oh, you know what? Just do the mistake. Sorry. Yes. Hello.
Yeah, how can I help you? Welcome back to the Sweeten Skeever.
Well, I think our friend there is interested in your bag, and we'd also like some more skeever jerky. It was a big hit with the sun.
Oh, good. Yeah, if you want the bag, it is at a pretty good discount. This is the bag I used to collect lots and lots of things throughout my years.
Well, that explains the smell.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Okay, well, it's right now I'm selling that one for 4,000 gold pieces. Because it's got a little bit of sentimental value, but as always, the jerky is a silver piece per piece.
Right. Oh, let's see.
We do not have that kind of gold.
We do not.
Oh dear. Well, do you have another bag that's less sentimental to you?
No.
No.
Weird.
Would
This
you
is the
mind holding
bag.
onto that bag for a bit then, since it is so sentimental to you?
What? You want to hold on to it for me? that what you said?
I mean, if you'll let us, I wanted you to hold on to it until we can come back and buy it.
Oh, you want me to
But I mean, if
hold
you
the
if
deposit?
you want us to hold on to it for you, we can do that too.
Mm-hmm.
I bet Della
keep
wouldn't
it
mind
safe.
holding on to it. She'd keep it safe for you.
You are return customers. You didn't die last time you went out, so that's a good sign.
About that.
And you like my jerky. Oh, what do you mean? What about that?
Nothing. I was just going to say I'll take 50 pieces of jerky.
50 pieces of jerky, yes, ma'am. And you see as they stick their claws into the counter and kind of scramble over it, and then kind of a horror movie style, just over the side.
Oh, that's horrifying.
You hear some rustling, and they bring up a leather bag that does not appear to be magical, and kind of sit it on the counter and kind of sit crisscross applesauce there as well. 50 pieces of jerky, easy, easy. So if are you looking to pay in installments for this bag of mine?
Oh, we can do that. You got
We could do that.
a fantasy layaway over here.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. Well, yeah, you didn't die last time, which is a good sign. Good sign. What kind of deposit are you looking to make?
How about we put 1,000 down? I think that's a fair
That's fair. 25%.
deposit if you're all right with that, and we'll return when we have the rest. Does that work for you?
Sounds reasonable, I think.
All right.
1,000 gold and a date.
A what?
Yes. Della,
Absolutely.
I hand over the 1,000 gold.
Roth's
And,
buying the bag, so maybe they're talking to you.
I don't think this one is interested in Rafi, Della.
No.
I mean,
Didn't
he's
even
green
ask.
like me.
Just see, common interest. Green.
He's kind of wrinkly. Got the reptile features.
Plus, when I get scared, I go into my shell, and I mean,
Oh,
what if,
like we're
what if
getting
we're
in
on our
different
date and I
places
just
here.
end up in my shell and I won't come out? Like, you
It
don't
is
want that.
hard. It is hard to get him out of his shell.
Yeah, but it's kind of cute because he's hiding because he's bashful.
I don't swing that way, anyways. I'll go on a date with either you, and they point down to Della, or you,
Oh.
and they point down to Claire.
Claire's like laughing, and like all of a sudden she just stops.
Claire's pretty cute.
just-
I mean, look at those floppy ears.
She sits there and gives a big smile. She's like, I prefer people a little bit closer to my stature.
Get anywhere close to me,
Yeah.
I'll craft a bag of holding out of your hide.
You know what? For both of your sakes, I will.
What is
Do you like that? Are you into that?
Color me down as scared and aroused.
Oh,
Maybe you should take both of them on a date.
Kaz.
You see their eyes widen.
What?
What? I've been on plenty of those. They're great.
Kaz, shut your bimbo.
I'm gonna
mouth.
do
Your
one of
bimbo
these,
mouth.
Kaz.
You know what?
Two really pretty women. Mhm.
You know, for that, I want the price to go down if we're both going.
Are you both going?
Double the discount, and you'll get double the girls.
Make a persuasion check.
You
Both
got
of
it.
us? Or just Claire?
Got this, Stella.
Oh God. Okay, it's me. Bodge. Okay.
How about a 21?
Yes, 16.
21 and a 16? Not bad.
Not bad at all.
You see them kind of bite their lip a little bit, and she thinks to herself, she says, I mean, to be honest with you, I'm a pretty good catch here. So, like, I don't know if we can do that much of a discount. I'm already doing an installment thing for you, but we could look at $750.
Well, thanks.
Off
And,
the total price?
$750 would be the first deposit.
That's very kind of you.
How
That
many
is.
deposits?
Hey,
Well,
Hey, I'm just-
until you pay the regular price. I mean, we could maybe take that 250 off the top of that. Just if it really depends on how fast you pay me back.
they're right. They're quite a catch, and
Yeah.
they're a shop owner. And you guys are basically getting a chance to date someone who's got, good financial backing. It's hard to find.
I do.
Yeah, plus-
I do.
Stella, who else do you know that can make jerky like that?
That's true.
You do really
Nobody,
Like my
that's who.
jerky.
That's-
Hobby's a fan. I'm just there's a lot of things going here. You guys have fun. You guys want to do it right away? Like, are we gonna?
She will
Or
look
do we
at
got-
both in the eye, so I'll remember this.
I
You've
will
got a
too.
deal.
I just say I will too.
They grin very widely and they say, "Excellent. When are you picking me up?"
When are we picking you up?
Yeah.
How long are we
I
in
don't-
Rotterdam?
I don't know where you guys come from.
I can't pick anything up.
I bet
Let alone
Casman will
you.
pick all of you up.
I could chauffeur.
I mean, we could walk and just like say
We
like,
could
when
get-
are you coming by?
We could get one of those carts, and I could haul you guys around behind me. Do a little.
I could
Tour
be
of the
ready
town?
in an hour if that's what we need to do.
I'm looking at Della like, what do we do?
Let's see, how long are we going to be in Waterdeep? Do we need to do this tonight?
Absolutely, time is of the essence.
Okay.
Yeah, there's such a catch. Like, you might not
You-
get another opportunity for
You
this.
never know when they're gonna come off the market.
Goodness gracious. All right. Tonight, we are not the most familiar with the town. So, is there anything you've always wanted to do? We're going to go on a date. Let it be a good one.
Something I've always wanted to do. I don't know. I've never been taken out before.
Yeah,
The
you've never
city's
seen
kind of new
couples
to me.
walking around, and to you as well.
Yeah. Well, I had a clan before this, but that was a long time ago, and I've been bouncing around. And I finally got a shop here, and I just haven't had much time for social interactions.
Do you,
You
know
know-
any hordes of orcs still with their ears? That's something we could do.
Don't know. That's a great date.
Yeah, have you ever been orc hunting?
No.
Do you enjoy hunting?
Not really. That's why I left my tribe.
Do you enjoy orcs?
Right.
I said I prefer people of my stature.
There you go. Time to hunt.
That's
Alright,
not of my
well-
stature.
Okay.
Yeah, you're getting rid of them. You don't like them. What a great first date.
I'm going to go orc hunting on the first date.
You guys,
I mean, I was thinking dinner or maybe a nice park or something, but
yeah,
That sounds
I think
lovely.
that does too. And they're quite a catch. This is the first. You guys are the first people with the courage to approach and take on a date. You guys, come on, make
I
it
don't know if
special.
that's how that happened, but all right.
You see them,
Yep.
they grin pretty widely and they say, "Alright, it's a date. I have a dress in mind that I'll wear. Maybe just come back in like, I don't know, a fucking hour or so. We'll figure it out."
We'll pick you up in like an hour. We gotta go and we gotta go find a carriage.
Ooh. Now I like the way you're thinking. And they take up the little bag of holding and they hold it out in one hand and they hold out their empty hand with the other.
I hand over the 750 gold. Take the bag of holding. I
We
go.
have a deal.
We'll see you soon.
You have to shake on it. Just okay.
Claire just
Yeah.
walks out.
Holds it out. to
She's
Catherine.
really as she walks out, I say she's really excited about this. She's just gotta go get ready, and I shake hands.
Yeah, you shake it. There's goblin spit on it, but you do make the you make the shake.
Yeah. Oh, all right, we best be off. We gotta get prepared. We gotta get this going.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I'll see you soon. Hot stuff. And they kind of climb back down. Della, I assume you gave them the 70 or the 50 gold pieces or silver.
Yes.
Cool. You can add a 50 gold pieces of jerk, or 50 pieces of skeever jerky. Oh, paying gold too much, I guess.
Golden skeever. Seasonal flavor.
I mean, that's a winning idea.
Alrighty.
And whoever wants to, you can add a bag of holding with a goblin face on it.
I got it.
Are we outside of the shop at this point?
You already walked out, so yeah.
I was sure if Della is too. Okay.
All right, bag of holding. All right. Well, that went really well, you guys. Look, they gave us a great deal, and you guys get to go on a nice date today. This is wonderful.
I don't think either of us are talking to you for a minute there, guys.
Oh, yeah, you guys got to get ready. You're right. We should go and find
I
a
look
carriage.
at Della. If he touches me, or if they touch me once, I'll make you all the goblin jerky you want.
I'll be sure to stay in between the two of you then. We probably shouldn't murder a prominent shopkeeper here. We've got to keep coming back.
Claire's like super pissed about it. Looks at Caswin.
When you look over at me, I just smile. We got a hell of a deal. You guys really know how to talk your way into good deals and good relationships.
It's borderline prostitution, but okay.
Nah, he ain't touching
No,
me.
we paid real money for that. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
We were also part of the deal.
Well,
What do you want me to say? Human trafficking? Is that easier on you?
I
No,
mean, are you human?
It's really more of an escort service.
Oh god, we're still
Hey,
inside.
hey.
Still inside. Where did
you know,
You see
I
them
just
they're standing in like one of the windows of the outside, kind of
Oh.
smiling.
I look at my like phone rock to Scam, and I just say, I think Scam would be proud, and I put it away. If he knows about this, he's gonna be thrilled that we're working it like this. Now we need to find a carriage, because I'm thinking like me and Rafi can get in the front and like tote you around, or Rafi,
I could transform.
you can turn into something, and I can I can hold the
All right.
reins, and we can go around. Oh my
Be a
gosh.
Let me.
This might be the greatest. This is the greatest day ever, you guys.
Let me think about this. I know.
Or
a
can you
horse
summon
pull a
horses?
carriage.
Can you summon them?
I bet I can summon more horses than I can become.
We could have like we could make it like almost like a parade, you know? It's like a whole bunch and walk through town. Can you summon doves? I heard doves are like a beautiful thing to have, like float by while you're like walking around and stuff, you know?
Can I summon doves? I can summon. I don't know, like 8 of them at a time, maybe.
I'm just saying.
I've never
Can you
tried.
summon
they're
something
small.
big enough to eat an Asabar?
Eat a what?
I think he could, yeah. Why do you got that look in your eye though? So you got something in your eye?
Not be based on
Look kinda
from Claire's eyes.
Kind of squinty over there at me, and that's all right. All right, let's go find a carousel or a carriage. Oh God, words.
And
I'm
we're
just so
gonna
excited.
we're gonna give them a ride. with their-
Yeah, yeah.
All right, you go to find a rental carriage. You can get a rental carriage that's pretty nice and fancy for like maybe 5 gold pieces.
Perfect. We'll take it.
We'll take it.
On the way back, you do find you do kind of pass by the yawning portal, and just from the outside exterior, which you can see on the screen, seems more decorated than usual right now. And you hear the sounds of a lot of voices from the inside and very loud music.
Oh, that's where the party's gonna end. So what we do is we take them from the skeever, walk them down the streets, you know, all the show, the horse and pony show, right? We get to the bar, the portal, we show them how cool we are there because we're famous there, right? It's gonna be great. There's good music playing.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
They just said there had to be a date, not a good date.
Should
This is gonna be
we
the best
see?
date. They are a catch. They're a shop owner.
I do feel kind of bad they've never been on a date. I do want it to be nice.
They're gonna sell my product line at their store if we do this right.
Yeah.
Is that part of the deal?
What? Well,
Didn't hear any of that.
it was implied when, yeah.
So do you
Why
think?
wouldn't they want my stuff in their store? Come
I
on.
do believe you believe it was implied.
Do you think they would like
Yeah.
8 draft horses or 4, 6?
How many can you make?
I can go up to 8. I think.
Let's
We'll
have like
try.
8. Let's ride. Yeah.
I mean,
Let's just do
yeah.
it.
Yeah, we can do 8. I think. And,
I love that.
Gals,
What
are you
can
ready?
you? Can
Are
you
you
turn
ready for your
into?
date?
Can you turn into something? Because I was thinking like I could put reins on you specifically. We just let the other ones ride by. You know. Or how about you just become your bear thing? Can your bear like haul a carriage?
It's a bear.
He's pretty
How strong
big,
those are?
pretty friggin' strong. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Should I be a bear? I could be a war horse.
Oh, warhorse. There you go. That's it. Warhorse.
Let's do it. He can lead the 8.
Do you have anything
Yeah.
less conventional?
Less conventional, like a giant octopus, maybe.
No, that wouldn't go well. We're on land,
Like,
buddy.
I like
well, it's not conventional.
All right, hey, you got to dress up too, Claire. This is
Assorted?
important. You guys got to look.
I'm
You guys got to
dressed.
look your best.
Well, I've got my
Nice.
shiny new armor. That's not fancy.
Yeah, you look.
What
Yeah,
is?
you look great, Della.
I'm keeping my bloodstained robes on. Thank you very
Claire,
much.
Claire, maybe we can like comb your fur. You think?
Don't touch me.
Well, it's okay. We're not. It's gonna be fine. Wait, are you nervous?
No.
Oh my gosh, she's nervous.
I'm nervous that I'll kill our jerky supplier.
Well, that's easy. Just don't kill it. No.
Yeah.
Easy for you to say. You don't gotta get up close and personal with him.
Just think
mean-
of Bobby every time he does something weird.
He says that like I'm not going to be hauling
Also-
them, and
Yeah.
gals
We're
around.
gonna be right there. I'm
Like,
gonna be.
we'll be-
Yeah.
this is our date too.
Yeah. Well, it's really just you and me having a good time. But hey,
Shh, don't
you know.
tell them that.
Shh,
This,
all
is,
right,
this is
all
our
right.
date too. We're all in this together.
Yeah. We're all here for you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna ruin my chances with the other patrons of the yawning portal.
That's not true. It's not true. They'll know you're on the market. They might create more competition. That's why I don't date publicly ever.
Yeah.
Try to keep it all in private.
You don't date ever.
I'm very exclusive.
Supply and demand, Claire. Supply and demand.
That's right. Everybody wants a piece of Kaz when
Claire's just shaking her head.
I know. That's all right. They all come around someday. And then Kaz is gonna get it, get a nice, if I could get a hat anywhere that's like a top hat, that would be amazing. I don't know if there's a store for that, but that would be my only outfit change.
Yeah, there's tailors and stuff everywhere. You can absolutely get that.
If there's a tailor that give me a top hat and just a little tie, that would be most excellent. I would pay top dollar for that.
Yeah, it's not hard at all to do.
All right. How much is it going to run me? And I will take it off, and then we're ready.
We'll say because of the
Oh,
supply
and
of
some
the
wine.
area, you're in pretty good shape. So we'll give it a gold piece for the whole thing.
Okay. I also think, what did you guys ask what she likes to drink?
You not?
Why not? Have you never been on a date?
Claire hasn't. She's all nervous. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna
See,
go
they
into.
need us. They need
I
us.
wasn't planning on showing up with alcohol or anything. I was going to show up with maybe some flowers.
Well, you can pick flowers. Okay, you go pick flowers. I'll go into the portal. Let them know and see if they got anything for sale that we can just take out, like a carry out, and we can have that in there. Maybe. I
Yeah, so what
guess.
the policy is about having
Brody.
open alcohol in the streets here?
This is fantasy times.
You're
Everybody
not
does that.
driving. The horses are driving.
Just
Well,
making sure.
yeah, I'm just standing there. I'm just like a passenger on it. All right, I would go.
I'm
so
gonna need some drink in order to be able to tolerate this date.
All right, you pick. All right, I'll pick the vintage. You guys go pick some flowers. Come with me, Rafi. We got some work to do here.
let's go get the drink.
Okay.
All right.
Bring Adela. I'm not picking no fucking flowers.
That's right. You can just come along.
All right. You guys get your various date preparations in order. It doesn't take too long before you finally have everything together with your with your drinks and your flowers and all that. No outfit changes, I assume, from Della and Claire.
I mean, Della will do her hair nicely.
Okay, cool.
Love it, Della.
Like an
Thank you.
updo.
Della gets an updo. Really trims out the beard.
Yes.
Claire will bathe. But that's it.
Claire will bathe. Probably needed because you guys have been around the trail for a while at this point. Yeah, you guys, you get your preparations in order. Head back to the Winking Skeever, and you find standing just inside. The shop now has the sign turned to closed, but stepping out, you do see your friend Grub. Their hair, though normally they're kind of wearing like a little rogue outfit with the hood and most of that, they're actually wearing a pretty nice looking dress. It's black, really accentuates, it shows off the thighs. The hair is silky smooth, surprisingly, and has a bun in the back. And they're wearing some very nice silk black thigh highs as well, and some heels. The heels making them an inch taller at most.
Was that about stature?
Well, you're still taller than me.
Joking with you. Well, Della will present the flowers and bow.
Well, thank you. You see as their face gets a little bit lighter shade of green, or darker.
Welcome to our date.
Claire's got her arm crossed, just like looking.
This is fun. I like this. Thank you for taking me out, humoring me. I don't go out. I'm not very social. I tend to, when I go out, I tend to make a lot of people uncomfortable. So I'm glad I get to go out with people this time, and maybe it'll be better.
Oh, get out of here! Really?
And they step up into the carriage, like looking around, kind of a little bit awestruck.
The carriage awaits. Kaz is up there driving it. Rafi is turned into a war horse, and I've got like a little whip that I'm like occasionally like ready to go with.
Okay. Full Cinderella moment as you take this little goblin up.
I love it.
Where are you guys going?
Wherever I'm
Tour.
directed.
A tour of the town would be nice. You know, a nice little walk through memory lane. All the nice places. We'll take her by the guard shack, and you hear Kaz is just kind of narrating as they're going along wherever they're headed to. And here's the guard shack where we turned in all those ears and made a lot of friends there.
That was a whole ass different town. That was 3 days away from here.
Well, I guess we weren't gonna make it there. I would get to the direction of there, and I would just start talking about that. And
Sure.
here's the magic shop that we went by, and it's a nice shop. It's here in town. They gave us a good deal. That's where Claire got her bow.
Fuck that
That
place.
she points
Yeah,
the
the
bow
bow
at
that
me.
I have right here.
Yeah, she pointed the bow at me when she first got it, so it was kind of scary. So, yeah, she's a little spitfire back there.
Those people overcharge for everything.
You think? They
Yeah.
probably did.
Too much money.
Yeah,
Huh.
you on the other hand gave very reasonable rates, so we like you.
I always do. Part with my treasures for good prices.
Is that why you left to pursue your treasures instead of hunting or whatever it is your people did?
The goblins tend to leave a kind of singular kind of lifestyle where they just, we all live in the same spot, and then we kill things that come too close, and then we kill things that look easy to kill, and then we steal things. I wasn't really enjoying that lifestyle, so I wanted to go and see the world and not have to answer to big boss Grenda. She's a fucking pain in the ass. So I came to Waterdeep, and eventually I was able to just disguise myself and actually purchase a property, and now I have a whole shop and things. It's great.
Self-made. Rags to riches story, really.
Surprise yourself. Do they not sell to goblins here?
Probably wouldn't if I had to wager a guess. Most of us aren't really well behaved.
Not you. You're an upstanding shopkeep who charges fair rates, takes people out. What can you ask for?
Your secret safe with us.
Thank you for your vote of confidence.
And here's the field where they picked your flowers today.
You guys continue your tour. Eventually, you do wind up at the yawning portal.
And this is our big stop for the evening. And I crack open the bottle of alcohol. You probably want to drink this out here. I don't think they'll like it if you're drinking it inside. We'll have to buy it again and stuff. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bottom up. And
yeah, I didn't
Claire's
really get.
gonna take it out of Kaz's hand, start drinking it from the bottle, and then hand it to Della.
Thank you. She'll take a pull and then hand it off.
How much did you drink out of it, Claire?
Let's say a third.
Okay.
Oh Jesus!
Claire just started chucking.
Oh boy.
It is. Kaz, did you get wine for this?
Yeah, I got wine. It was just a bottle of vintage.
Okay. You got some really good port.
Yep.
And it's not pleasant to chug by any means.
It's kind of viscous. Yeah.
There's
Don't use that
Claire's
word.
making no face when she chugs it, like chugging it like water.
You see, as Della, you drink a couple of swigs. It's good wine, but it's clearly not meant to be enjoyed this way. And you see, Grub kind of reaches over and takes it, and then they just take a little sip and oh, that's super sweet. Wow, that's really good, actually. And then they just destroy the rest of the bottle.
Yes. Oh, I'm so glad you liked it. That was actually Claire's idea. Claire was all for getting some really. It's almost like they knew what you wanted to drink. It was crazy. Just so thoughtful.
Claire looks at Rafi, Kazwin, and then glances at her knife, and then glances back at him.
You see...
dinner's next. Don't you worry. I know you're looking hungry over there.
She pulls the bottle away from her lips, completely empty now. That was really good. I like that a lot. Thank you, Claire, for coming up with that. It was really good. And you see as they take a little cork and put it back on, and then they open up. They pull something open at their side, but it's weird because there's nothing there. And you see them kind of shove the whole bottle into whatever invisible space this was. The empty bottle. That'll be good for making potions later.
So thoughtful.
Are you gonna wash it first?
Probably. Yeah.
Oh, we love a good recycling moment.
Yes. Always got to take care of that which takes care of you, you know.
Very green of you.
I'm green. you get
Claire.
it.
Oh no. Well, now that we've
let's go get drunk. And they jump off the carriage.
I hold open the door and I take my top hat off and give a little bow as I'm like standing in front of the door to let everyone in.
Sure.
Oh my god.
Now we can look inside the yachting portal as you all enter. Grub kind of leading the charge here and just heading inside. You all see inside, the place is far more decorated than you are used to seeing it. There is lots of music sound and delights of all kinds. Banners kind of hang over everywhere, and these interesting like flower lamps kind of also sit everywhere. Very very interesting and decorative for sure. Very cool to see. You all make your way indoors. You see just a raucous celebration right now taking place. You see familiar faces and new ones. You see up on the second floor balcony, kind of off to the left side, you see a group of ladies and men in scantily clad outfits kind of waving as you newcomers kind of make your way inside. Seemingly escorts of some kind. That might have made their way here for the celebration that appears to be happening. You all see Della, to you a familiar looking face. Down over by the main hearth. You had not seen them down from the second floor before. Every other time you'd visited, they were upstairs. You see this gorgeous woman in a red dress, flawless makeup and pink flowing hair kind of behind her, and some very well adorned gold jewelry. And she just kind of calls out, "All right, everyone. I know we're all having a good time, but please remember that the hour of honor starts in 2 hours. Remember, there are prizes on the line for it, so don't drink too much just yet if you plan on participating. Many grand prizes await those who win the cup. In the meantime, please feel free to indulge in any of the games we have outlaid for you and enjoy yourselves." As you guys look around, there is just a huge host of people and things to do. What would you guys like to do?
Kaz would grab Rafi and say they're gonna need some time apart from us, apart from their chauffeurs. Let's get in on some game action and let's clean this place up, you know?
All right. What do you know about this hour of honor? I've never heard of that before.
Not much, but I bet somebody will tell us if we have a beer in our hand.
Well, let's get a beer and meet some people.
Yeah. Go up to the bar and get some beers.
All right. You head up to the bar. You see drinks are going everywhere. There's barmaids making their way through all the floors. And you kind of have to a degree, you have to make your way through the crowd. You also see the group whose names you didn't really bother to catch last time. Kind of sitting at a table nearby where the red dressed lady was sitting, or standing more like. And they kind of give you an eye as you pass, but not really paying you any mind. Managed to make it all the way to the bar and acquire your beers. You see a lot of people here this evening, and without too much of a word, Durin passes you a couple of drinks. Glad you can make it. Wasn't sure if you survived that last job you went out on, but good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too. And what do you think about this honor game? Me and my new friend Rafi here, we're looking to clean up on some of this.
Hour of honor, yeah. It's apparently this place is over in other planes that they started this tradition. It's an old gnomish thing. But fun game. You just try and outdrink the other team. Teams of 4. You win, you get these tokens. You get free drinks the rest of the year until the next hour of honor.
Oh, that sounds excellent.
I think they also there's gold involved, and this year they also threw in an amulet of some kind, magic amulet of the drunkard, I think is what they called it.
Oh, we're in.
I like treasure. Let's win some treasure.
That sounds right up our alley. We're gonna go sign up for that. Yeah, if you can. The other thing, can you make sure to try to get some extra special for our friends over there? And I'd point out where Claire, Della are. They're on a date, and they want it to be extra special. And I slip them 10 gold if you can think of anything.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to get a table on like the second or third floor. That's probably where it's gonna be a little more private. Could maybe arrange something. Do you want like companionship?
Like, do you have any? Are there any bards here who can like do a little bit of like special music for them, like really set the stage?
I mean, yeah, there's bards. I know Helm over there, and he kind of gestures. There's a guy, a ruggedly handsome human male with a goatee, who you recognize to be part of the Dragon's Fury. Kind of standing there, talking to Gabriella. Yeah, I know Helm's a pretty good bard. I'm sure there's others around too. If you're really looking for somebody.
Okay, no, I'll go over to Helm. I hope they know her favorite song, so I'm just gonna go and see.
Okay, you approach the Dragon's Fury group. These people who you really got a distaste for last time, but you approach them. And you see they all kind of look over you. And Helm in particular says, "Oh, well, what can I do for you this evening, Casvin?"
Oh, so nice to get acquainted again.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Two of our friends are on this kind of date thing, and they wanted to get up to the little private area up there, and I was hoping you could play Claire's favorite song.
Oh, okay. What is that?
Well, she has kind of interesting taste, but it means a lot to her. It's a song called "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor."
A slow look of realization crosses over his face.
She's got weird taste, but it gets her going, you know, when she hears it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be happy to. Wait, just give me the word. I'll be there.
All right. Here's 10 gold. As soon as they go up to their table, just wait 5 minutes. Go up. Perfect.
Sure, I'll keep an eye out.
And I slip 10 gold over along with
He kind of grabs and does a quick little flip between the coins and pockets it with a bit of a flourish. Gives you a bow.
You're the best.
It will be done, my friend.
You are the best. And I gotta go to the drinking game with Rafi. So
you know that doesn't start
Let's
for
go.
another couple hours, but you can get signed up.
yeah.
Let's go
Okay,
get signed
cool.
up.
Yeah. You
So,
both
Cat-
head over to the lady in red and begin to do that. Meanwhile, Della and Claire, what are you guys up to?
I would like to go straight to the bar,
Okay.
but like I don't say anything to. I just start walking to the bar.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure.
Scrub will
Would you
follow
like
you.
Is that okay? We're drinking. That's fine.
Yeah, I think that not that's why we came to a bar, right? You see them just kind of ducking between people's legs under tables and just basically scuttling their way through without too much of an issue.
Oh, excuse me. Just gonna pass through you right there. Behind.
Yep, behind.
I'll hop onto the stool.
Mm-hmm.
3 of your strongest, shittiest beer or ale. What are they doing? Is there liquor?
Yeah, we have liquor here. Is that what you're looking to get?
Your strongest, cheapest, 3 shots.
All right. 3 of the what was that thing? The trampled mare. Get 3 of those, and he like waves to a bar hand. He like
Oh.
gets a look of visible distaste, but goes back into the back room.
I look at both the goblin and Della. Do you guys want anything?
Oh.
I don't know. I'm really not picky. That whatever you asked for sounded pretty good.
How about
I'll
you,
just-
Della?
I'll just have a nice water for now. It's going to be a long night, I think. Someone's got to watch out for trouble.
I'll
Sure.
yell at the barkeep. Make that 4 and a water.
Sure. You see the guy eventually comes back. 4 little metal shot glasses are placed down. And with a nice flourish, 4 drinks are made, just like that.
Claire hands one of them to our goblin friend and immediately just takes a shot.
You see she... Woo! And then drinks it. So you drink it, you feel this sensation of burning just hit your whole mouth. It's like drinking Everclear. It's just full on poison for your body. But it hits and then eventually goes down, and you feel a nice tingling in the rest of your body. It's definitely cheap. That was pretty good. It really kicks you in the ass, doesn't it?
So, what's grub? Grub is it?
Yeah.
What's your favorite color?
Purple. Purple's my favorite color.
The good color.
Yeah.
Claire just mutters to herself like, I can't do this, I can't do this, and like starts taking the other shot.
Yeah, you take another one. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Claire's greatest weakness: small talk.
Isn't all of Claire's talk small talk?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
All right, you are doing all right for now, Claire.
Hey.
Dernan
She
does
don't know
kind
no
of
better. This is her first date.
Dernan does kind of lean over towards you. He says, so I did get a payment in advance. Any table on the 2nd or 3rd floor is yours to take. We could have drinks and barmaid come up there whenever your refills.
Oh no, thanks.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, it's
I'm good.
okay. I mean, there's table's been paid for. I am not gonna make you go anywhere.
I mean, it is a little crowded down here, so you know, if you ever need a breather, we can go upstairs.
Yeah, there's a lot of people down here, isn't there? I mean, I'd be okay to go up if you want.
All right, we can do that. And Claire, would you like to have a few more shots before you join us, or?
I'm not leaving you alone. And she grabs her shot and jumps off the stool.
All right. You guys make your way upstairs, I assume.
Wait, I would like to go up to the bar keep and ask who paid for the room and was it the doofus with the wings?
Yeah, it was. Oh, sorry. Crossing the streams there. Yeah, it was Buddy Caswin. He offered to cover it. Did you not know about that?
No.
Okay, well, that's who did it. He shrugs.
All right. Do me a favor. If he orders anything to drink, give him your shittiest, the shittiest thing you have to offer, and I'll hand him 10 gold pieces. Even if he pays for the good stuff.
He raises an eyebrow, but nods. Yeah, sure. Whatever
You
you
can
say.
spit an end if you'd like, also.
All right, noted.
He likes that.
I mean, look, sweetie, I know when people have a grudge to get out of their system, and I'm more than willing to help for the right amount of gold, which you already gave me. So we're good. Don't worry.
You got anything else up we can put up your sleeve? Anything else you can help me out with here?
We'll see.
You see, he put me on. Can they hear me? The Della and the
You're right next
Grub
to
already.
Oh, I thought we were heading up, but okay.
Okay.
Well,
That'll
they
be all.
Yeah, you guys start to make your way upstairs. One we'll cut
I
back
wonder-
real quick to our friendly neighborhood Caswin and Rafi. What are you guys up to?
I'm trying to ask the patrons if they've played this game before and trying to get pointers on any insights they have how to win. I know it's a drinking game, but if there's any tips that I could get, I'll take them.
The general consensus seems to be you drink a round, and you drink a round, and then you drink a round, and you drink a round, and basically there's a 4-person team. The first person to lose 3 of their members is out,
All right.
Okay.
whether it
Good
be
for
from
us.
passing out or throwing up.
Perfect.
Awesome. Rafi's gonna go around and ask if anyone knows this song, "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor," because he has never heard that before.
Yeah, sure.
Classic adventuring tune. It's a little on the angry side.
Super
Is it?
classic.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't heard it. You're headed
Oh.
inside your shell your whole life, or
Well,
what?
I mean, do you see my ears? Because I don't.
Yeah, you probably just. It's like vibrations. Once you feel the beat, you'll know what it is. Just have another beer. I think you got to get warmed up.
All right, I'll trust you. You haven't led me astray yet.
Yeah.
All right. As you guys are kind of making your way around and just kind of appreciating the vibe and all that, you get signed up with the lady by the front with the actual stand. She's kind of sipping on some red wine herself and introduces herself as Miriam. But you do get signed up with her. You also see there is games of beer pong happening as usual. And it seems like a lot of patrons are participating in a card game over on one side. Claire, I need you to make me a perception check before you go upstairs.
Oh.
Business as usual, Claire. You're angry. And a little bit tipsy
And drunk. Yeah.
now. You make your way upstairs. Della, and are you going with them?
Yep, of course.
Cool. Della and Claire and also Grub all make your way upstairs. The first thing you see upon hitting the second floor, which Della you seem to frequent on your visits here,
Yes.
you see a new entourage of characters up on the second floor, kind of just inhabiting this one landing. You see at the edge there is an albino tiefling with a goblet next to them, who seems to be kind of manning the front counter of sorts, you might see. But just a host of beautiful and handsome and rugged creatures over on the other side. And as you guys kind of make your way upstairs, the tiefling kind of smiles towards you and says, "Oh, welcome. Were you looking to get some companionship for the evening?"
Oh, no,
No.
we've got all the companionship we need right here. We would just like a table.
Oh, of course. Well, I know there is openings upstairs and right over there, and they give a head nod to over on the second floor landing.
All
And
right.
they've got rooms if that's more to your fancy.
No, I believe our friend just reserved us a table.
Okay.
It was suspiciously nice of him.
It wasn't nice at all.
Well,
Yeah,
good luck
let's
on
see what.
your adventures then. Enjoy your evening.
You as well. Let's see what tomfoolery we're up for.
Yeah, you guys make your way over to the nearest table. You see on this floor there are, a few other people that seem to be appreciating the absence of crowds. as well as a person that kind of looks familiar, but she can't really place a beat on her. Della, make me a perception check as well.
Okay. Perception. Am I perceptive? Let's hope. Okay, I'm a little perceptive. 19.
Pretty good. Della, you look around, just taking in this second floor situation, appreciating the view of all the pretty people over there, but kind of, keeping your eyes to yourself. But you do glance across.
Respectful, I am on a date.
Yes. The opposite side of the room. You see a figure that's familiar on a couple of levels. You see in the back corner, there is a drow woman with white hair, wearing a fairly modest kind of frock coat, and with startling green eyes that give us faint glow. And you recognize them as someone you've seen on the second floor before, just kind of hanging around, but you also immediately recognize the visage of your goddess. Over there in a corner, sitting with someone attending her, seems like a rather large half-orc woman.
If she was drinking something, she kind of spits it out. Just
You see she's looking right at you.
oh,
She gives a slight smile as she catches your eye, and a little bit of a wave.
she like waves back, like a little eager wave.
You see as she turns her head back to the orc woman standing there and kind of sips on her wine.
She's like stunned and excited. She does not expect to see her goddess here, but oh, hi. Hello.
So
She like just keeps going. She doesn't think that she doesn't seem to be summoned over just yet, so she's gonna carry on with her date.
you do that. As you are all kind of sitting here enjoying yourselves, is Claire just drinking really hard? Yeah.
No words, just
Yep.
Claire is dragging themselves into a stupor. Grub seems to be enjoying themselves to a degree. Claire, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Fire.
Hey, Rafi, we don't have to like drive them back later, do we?
19.
I mean, I guess we don't. But are they gonna play the games with us? Because
We need 2 more people.
yeah, I don't think Claire can play.
Grub is
She's been
starting to
been
feel
drinking.
it a little bit. See some rosiness to their cheeks, but they're grinning nonetheless. Della, what are you doing during this?
She's just making sure everyone's okay. She's checking in if anybody needs some water, if anybody needs to go to the bathroom, being a bit of a mom, but in a cool way.
Sure.
Yeah, because there's a cool way to do that.
Make a general charisma check.
Okay. Oh, well. Yeah, you know what they say about trying a little too hard, so that's gonna be a 2.
Okay. Grub, at a certain point, and leans over to you and says, Della, you just gotta loosen up. We're having fun. Like, there's no pressure. Just drink a shot with me.
Claire's like, yeah, we're having fun.
Just
Medicine check.
medicine check on Grub.
On both of them. 25.
Claire is definitely almost drunk. Definitely got a pretty high alcohol content. Grub is very drunk.
Oh dear.
Sloshed, you might say.
All right. Sure. I'll have one, just one, for now. And
Yeah, let's go.
yeah, we're having fun. We're having fun. She like shoots a little look out of the side of her eyes toward her goddess. Like,
I'm gonna cheers to Della having fun.
Take another shot.
Claire's gonna wait, but she's
Okay.
gonna hold on to it.
Grub will absolutely take another one. Enjoying themselves, it seems. About an hour or so passes in this way. Before there is a set of creaking footsteps. Kind of makes their way up the stairs. And, my goodness, what just happened? Well, they're gone. They're gone forever. You see as a pretty handsome man with a scruffy goatee and long, wavy black hair kind of steps up the side of the stairs that you came up, lute in hand. Ladies.
do we know you?
Well, I am the illustrious Helm Tolstag. I work with the group, the Dragon's Fury. I think we've crossed paths once before.
Claire gives him like a little half smile. But she's like, yeah.
I was tasked with coming up here and serenading your group for the moment.
Hey.
Well, gentleman's never supposed to tell.
Stella just looks at Claire.
Yeah.
So, I only have the one song and then I'll be out of your hair, but hopefully this will help with the mood for your evening. And you see as he kind of snaps his fingers and two purple spectral bass speakers appear on either side of him. And you see as his lute kind of elongates into two pointed tips at the bottom, he says, if I made the rendition of Let the Bodies Hit the Floor.
That one, Claire.
And you hear all across the tavern as some metal music kicks up from upstairs. And a very good rendition of Let the Bodies Hit the Floor goes on.
Claire's like, how did he know? And just starts headbanging.
Seems like Hassan pays a little more attention to you than you think.
Her ears are flopping like back and forth.
Yeah, you see Grub is super into it. They're like headbanging and flopping around. They're like, ah! There's definitely a shift in mood upstairs. As everybody kind of turns to see this display, and by the end of it, there's kind of a quiet that envelops the bar as the music wraps up. And you hear like a lot of shuffling, and then all of a sudden somebody from downstairs goes, "Woo!" And there's whistles and applause, and you see as Helm kind of bows to you and says, "Well, that is all I was paid for. So, if you don't mind, I will be getting back to my regularly scheduled drinking."
I'd like to tip him 2 gold pieces.
He smiles, takes both of them, and kind of puts them in a fun way in his fingers, and thank you, my dear. I hope you enjoy your date.
And then Claire just like suddenly remembers she's on a date, like looks around. She just immediately slumps back onto the table.
Bella's just smiling, glad that Claire had fun, at least for some part of tonight. Are you having a good time, actually? She'll ask Rob.
If I'm being honest, I enjoy the company. It's nice to be able to go out. I'm sorry if you're not having a good time, Claire. You don't have to keep hanging out with us if you don't want to. I wanted an excuse to get dressed up and go see people, and it's hard to do that when you don't really have that many friends. I appreciate you. Taking me out for the moment. It was really nice of you. And, yeah.
You know, we'll have to do it again.
Not for nothing, Grub, but you don't have to ask to go on a date to hang out with somebody.
I don't.
No, we can just hang out.
It usually doesn't work unless I.
Okay.
Well, it's not ever worked before. I don't know. There's a lot of pretty people that come in my shop, and I think I give them the wrong vibes. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard. I don't know how to socialize. I only know how to drink. And you see as they take this big mug of beer from the side, it just.
Well, we picked a good night for it.
They slam it down like that. Yeah, it's a pretty good night for it, I won't lie. You guys gonna do that hour of honor shit? That sounds fun.
Well, we hadn't signed up, but we could see what our idiots are doing.
When you go ahead.
Oh yeah, I think they might have been doing something like that. And we cut now to Kaz and Rafi
At this
downstairs.
point, Kaz is like chest bumping Rafi, like getting pumped up to do some drinking. Like, we're gonna do this. Yeah, let's go. We got this. We just gotta get our friends before they pass out. Because I'm pretty sure you and I can hold it down, but we need at least 4 of us. And I'm taking Claire for sure, even though she's had a lot to drink. But I saw her during that song, and she looked pretty pumped up. She's ready to go. So.
She was, and Della. I mean, she's hydrated.
Della's hydrated, but I
Della's
also think that if we ask the little goblin to join us in drinking and Della like supervise, that might work too, because that goblin could drink.
Yeah, they could put it away for sure.
If you've been seeing, they've been throwing it back. I don't even care how drunk they are. They're ready to go.
You know what? Let's go get them.
We're at our natural element here.
All
Yeah,
right.
let's go get them.
You guys step upstairs, and both of you, upon entering the second floor space, see much of the same scene. See all the escorts over on one side. You see also just a few adventurers, and Kazwin, you also see Andreas there in their feminine form, just kind of chilling and sipping on a beer.
I give a head nod to Andreas, and
Give you a
I
little
just
salute.
kind of. Yeah, I just kind of like make my way right over to Claire and Della.
You see as Grub is kind of sloshing around a little bit. And one down at his house and the beers at the wall.
Yeah, Grub's gonna win all this, and then Grub is gonna be the most active shop in town. If we win and we raise up Grub, we're gonna get a lot of business.
You say that out loud
Interesting.
right next to them.
We're
That's
asking
it, yeah.
to compete.
Yeah. Well, Grub's a team player. Della, I don't think we have to have at least one of us stay, kind of keep it together. And I'll be honest, it's not Claire today. As her head is like down on the table.
Devil like to think if Grub will even survive more drinks.
Oh, you won. You tagging me in, coach?
Oh my gosh, you were the plan from the start.
Let's
Oh.
fucking go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grub.
I go and I help Grub and Claire to their feet because I'm sure that both of them are pretty
Claire can walk
sloshed.
fine.
As you
Mm-hmm.
bring Grub up, they wobble a little bit with their heels and they go, "Don't worry, I've got this.
Excellent.
Let me go find the privy." You see as
Yes.
they kind of scamper downstairs.
Oh, should they go alone?
Uh, yeah, Della, I figured you'd probably want to supervise this. I don't know. You weren't drinking too heavily up here, right? You were keeping it together.
Yeah, I mean, want is a strong word, but I should. Yeah, I think I should.
How's the date going? I missed the. I saw the music go off pretty well.
Yeah, surprisingly good move. But yeah, Grub seems to be having a good time, and
That's-
Claire has had a good time once tonight, and that is more than expected.
See, that's good. If Grub's having a good time, I think this was all worth it. They deserve it for all the help they've given us.
As long as we don't kill them from alcohol poisoning, I think it will be successful.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I can help with that. So like,
We're allowed
My,
to
like-
look at this.
well, I can figure at least before we start the game. I figured I would, kind of use these hands to, take out any of the sick. Usually, if I like rub someone on the shoulder, it tends to help.
Yeah, just be careful rubbing on drunk women tonight. Kind of a bad look.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. You know what? Maybe tonight we just let it ride. We'll let it ride.
No, I don't know about that either. Every
Oh.
choice is bad.
All we gotta do is drink, Kaz. All we gotta do is drink.
You're right. But I am gonna at least help out a little bit with Grub. Claire will hold it down.
Claire
She's
punches her chest. I got this.
yeah. I've seen you way worse than this.
All right, you all make your way downstairs. I'm going to head to the table because it is almost time for the festivities to begin. As you kind of all line up near the bar, kind of, a comfortable distance. You see scrambling through the crowd, Grub coming back, and like kind of wiping their mouth on their wrist to say, "All right, I ejected the extra alcohol into the privy, so we should be good to go."
Excellent. You made
Here for
room.
it.
Goodness.
Cass will
Claire's mouth
put
escaped.
Kaz will put his hand on her left shoulder, on Grub's left shoulder, and use lay on hands for 5 to try to neutralize any poison.
Oh yeah, sure. And you see
Yeah.
as there's just a little purple spark that kind of goes through their body, and kind of their eyes light up just a little bit, and they go,
You ready now?
"Oh, I'm fucking sober now. What the hell?"
No. It's trust me. We're gonna need all of you. Claire's gonna stay though. Claire's gonna be how Claire is, because Claire's doing good.
Okay.
Claire gives a wink.
We're playing catch up with Claire now.
Yes, we are.
Get on my level.
Okay. Sure. So it's us 4, and what's Stella doing?
Making sure that when we pass out and hit the floor, that somebody can get us out of here.
Hey, Kaz.
Yeah.
I have a very serious question.
Yeah.
Do you think the tortoise is going to be able to catch the hare?
Oh my god. Hey, you telling jokes over here.
And
Yeah, I've heard that.
Bachacho.
Bachacho?
If you are having a good time, Claire, this is good for you. Let loose.
Oh, cool. Okay. Stella, you get to be the cheerleader.
I think I'll be pretty good at it.
Give me a little wink when I'm on my 3rd round, and I'm sure it'll push me over the edge.
Oh.
Not that way, you
Fair.
fucking creeps. Talk about like motivation, like headspace. God,
Hey, you said it. We didn't.
I'm not.
Yeah, I understand. I get it.
They give you a sour look. Didn't mean it that way.
Come on, don't piss off our pinch hitter.
Bite your fucking fingers off.
Ella can do celebrity shots.
True, that's a great idea. I love that. Let's roll with that.
Yeah.
What are those?
I don't
You'll find.
know
We'll
if I'll
find
allow
out.
it, but we'll find out.
Ooh, okay.
You hear now, as you kind of all gather down here, you hear Miriam's voice once more. A very soft and well manicured voice, but it seems unnaturally loud as it kind of gathers the whole tavern's attention. It says, everyone, if I could please have your attention, we are now about to begin the Hour of Honor. I believe we have 2 teams that were going to go head and head tonight. We have the Dragon's Fury taking as one of our competitors for the evening with a minimum 50 gold buy-in from them. And then over here, and she kind of gives a pointed look to all of you guys. Sorry, I didn't get your names. What is your group name going to be?
Top of the board. I think that's what we settled on.
Going against the Dragon's Fury is the top of the board. Now, the rules to this game are very simple. But before we get into that, I need bets on the table. Dragon's Fury has bet 50 gold. What
I'll
are you
put 50.
throwing down?
I'll put down 50 gold. Caswin pulls it up, puts it on the table. Actually, make it 51 gold.
51 gold. Kind of a shitter move, but 51 gold has been placed as a raise. You see as she looks back at the other adventuring group, who has kind of all situated themselves nearby now. You see as the red-headed ASMR kind of narrows her eyes across at you guys and says, make it 100. 100 gold has been thrown down.
You know what you gotta do, Kaz?
Yeah. 101 gold is now
Hell
been thrown down. That's right, Claire
Miriam
Weem.
kind of turns and looks at you a little bit and says, it's usually good manners to do at least 10.
I just look
Luckily
back over.
for you, he has no good manners.
Claire says, and Kaz smiles.
She sighs and says, 101 gold has been bet. She is the armored paladin of their group, kind of just says, fine, 101. Helm, kick their asses, and she kind of steps back over to here, and folds her arms, as the bard from earlier kind of takes a seat at one of the benches. Who on your team is going to go first?
Well, I think Claire.
Yeah, Claire's having fun tonight. Let's let her go first.
Well, let's do it.
All right,
She
Claire,
can really show Grub what's up.
you make your way over to the bench, hop up to it, and seat yourself as quiet kind of falls over the room, and everybody, all eyes are on you right now. See as Miriam kind of raises a hand over, she says, the rules, once again, are simple. You will down your glass in front of you, each of you at the same time, and you will keep going until one of you throws up or passes out. The first team to lose 3 members is the losers of the game. Any questions? No?
Yes. Do you have a straw?
Not you. No. Do you need one?
I think I got this. And Claire two hands the thing of
Yeah, the mug that's a little
Yeah.
bit bigger than you.
yeah.
She shrugs.
Rafi leans to Kaz and says, "Thank God, my people don't like straws."
Helm grabs his own mug and he kind of looks across the table to you, Claire, and gives you a little wink. All right.
I'll give him a wink back.
Good luck and have fun. It is now time. Claire, make me a Constitution check.
A Constitution check?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So if you have a saving throw modifier, you don't add that. You just add whatever your bonus is.
Oh, okay. It's just 2.
Mm-hmm. I figured it'd probably be the same for you since you're rogue.
Yeah.
Ooh.
20. Bada bing, bada boom.
Damn. Okay. You both grab your mugs and really hammer it down. You finish just a little bit before he does. Barely making off that extra inch, and he kind of like wipes his goatee. He says, "Oh well, it seems like I might be in trouble here." Alright, well, round 2. There's one success for you, 1 failure for him. We're only keeping track of failures, so 1 failure on their side. All right, ready? Go ahead. Round 2 is 2 more drinks are dispensed in front of you. Make me a Constitution check. Ooh.
8.
Okay. Once again, you guys both chug down these drinks. You start to slow down a little bit though, and he manages to actually finish his glass and puts it down on the table, kind of slamming it a little bit with a satisfied grin. He says, "Huh? Whew, okay, I've got this. That is 1 failure for you, Claire."
You got this, Claire.
He rolled a natural 9 for a 10 on that one. Next round.
Oh,
14. All right. You hit it back. You see as he's kind of struggling a little bit and manages to finish his glass, but gives off a big burp afterwards. He is currently feeling it pretty hard. He got an 11 on that one.
Oh.
2 for him. All
Keep
right.
it up, Claire.
'Cause I'm not out of this yet.
Another one?
Yep, 1 more.
Oh
Wow.
no.
Claire, you this time you just then you almost vomit into your cup, but you just managed to keep it down. You see as Miriam's watching you very closely. He finishes pretty strongly, a little bit woozy, but grinning nonetheless. Whatever they're putting in these drinks is very strong compared to your typical ale. And he's like, "Whew. All right, for all the beans." All right, give me another one.
20.
A dirty 20 again with that. You see as he manages to finish off his drink and you see as a lot of whatever it was just splats onto the floor. And Miriam says, "Up, that's 1 out. 1 out for the Dragon's
Does his
Fury."
body hit the floor?
No, he kind of manages to hold himself a little bit.
Alright.
Ugh.
Woo!
Good job. And you hear a lot of shouts and cheers of applause. Good matchup there.
Claire gives him a nod.
Kind of staggers back over and leans on this table. Claire, you are now extremely drunk. As you kind of make your way back to a bar stool and sit yourself up. Excellent. Next up for the Dragon's Fury, we have Elaine Wildcloak. And you see as a tiny gnomish woman with blonde hair and flowing robes kind of gets their way up onto the stool and looks across. Right, who's gonna be trying to take me down?
Well, Grub, you like people of your stature. You think you can do this?
I thought you said I was the roundup hitter. You want me to go
You know
now?
what?
I can go now.
No, I'll go.
Okay.
We don't want to deviate from the plan. I just wanted to give you the option.
I appreciate that, but I might get distracted by... I don't fucking know. What are you just like all short people?
You're on a date, remember? A double date.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll wait my turn, even though I'm really thirsty right now. You see as the gnomish woman across the table kind of just gives you a somewhat shy smile. Says, good luck to you, friend.
Back at you.
Go ahead and make a constitution check.
I have no idea where that diet went.
Got a 6.
Oh, it made it
Rafi,
all the way to the bar.
you start to drink Rafi, and it's a slow going for you, and she finishes up hers pretty quickly and slams it down on the table. Whatever is in this is way stronger than what you're used to drinking as a druid of the forests.
Whew, they don't make it like this back home.
I'd imagine not. Welcome to Waterdeep, friend.
Thank you. Now let's get drunk.
Make another one.
Oh man.
Rafi, with that, you feel it's really starting to ride up on you, and she finishes her second one off pretty effortlessly. There's 2 failures on your end.
All right. Third time's a charm. Let's go.
Natural
That's
20.
Hey.
Rafi, you muscle down and grip yourself and really just squeeze your gut, and you power through this cup, managing to slam it down before she can. She seems taken back a little bit, like halfway through, and that is 1 failure on her end. Oh, wow.
All right. I think I'm used to this now.
All right, sure. Tell me what she can do, Turtle.
Let's give it another go.
Dirty 20 on your end. You see as she begins to drink, and then now on her 5th glass, manages to power through the last of it. She got a natural 1 for
Yikes.
3. You beat her a little bit on that one, and finally she sets down the glass and says, "You're not gonna beat me. You are not gonna beat me." And just kind of stares you down as 2 more mugs are made in front of you, and just, all right, 1 more.
I might not beat you, but you might beat you.
17.
Hey.
You both start to slam. Determination in your eyes kind of locked with this spark in the middle. She manages to polish hers off, and you do too. You both kind of sit there looking, staring. And then Rafi, you feel a twitch.
Oh.
And your eyes roll back into your head, and you fall off the chair. And just collapse.
Did I win, Dad? Did I win?
Claire looks over. The hair always beats the turtle.
Probably
You see
pull it
is
together. Hobby's gonna be upset.
Elaine kind of raises their hand up and says, "Woo!"
Was I like, no, son, you're a failure.
I did it.
What did she roll?
She rolled a natural 19 for a 21.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
It's all right. It's all right. We had to make it a race.
she makes her way
Yes,
back.
we did.
You did wonderfully.
You see as Gabriella steps her way up and sits herself on the bench, kind of cracks her neck. All right. Who am I going to take down out of you?
Kaz comes up, bellows his cape, gets a nice stance, sits down across.
All right. You seat yourself at the at this place. 2 drinks of this frothy stuff are forward and ahead of you. And she kind of looks across at you, and her eyes kind of light up a little bit with orange flame. She says, "Good luck."
You too. Cheers.
Cheers.
Clank glasses and throw down.
Miriam throws her hand out. Begin. All right.
13.
Aswin, you begin to drink. And so does she, but she manages to slam down her drink. Got a 19 on that check,
Oof.
beating you out, and there's 1 failure on your end.
Oh, it's all right.
Does Kaz's drink taste any different?
Any different than what?
That's right. You paid the bartender.
This all seems to be kind of regulation
Okay.
out of these barrels,
I was-
so not at the moment. Good looking out though. All right, second round of Constitution checks. Two more huge drinks are poured in front of you.
All right. Hell, down the hatch it goes.
Wow. Okay. As you chew through this next one, practically just getting it through, you see as she's kind of clearly had some kind of bubble in her throat. As she manages to get through the rest of it. There's a failure on her end. She got a natural 1.
Versus a 20. Yes. Oh, the nat 20.
Man.
Oh.
She kind of cracks her neck against us. All right, a little bit of a competition then. Making it interesting.
Try to. It's a good beer, too.
Roll another check. All right. With that, you chug, and by the time you put down your glass, you see she has already finished hers well off.
Oh.
Got a total of an 18 on that one.
Oh.
Mm.
There's 2 failures on your end. She kind of gives you
Oh.
a grin. Good luck. Make one more check. 2 more drinks poured.
All right. No. Clutched 1. Let's do it again. A 9. Oh, please roll lower.
Guys, when you start to drink, and you feel it starting to come back up, but you just go back to drinking and then into your own cup.
Oh.
Your body rejecting it as she got a 17 for that one.
Oh.
Oh.
There's a little bit of like a spattering all over the table, and guys, when you were extremely inebriated,
Oh.
you see his Miriam kind of like points at it, and in little patches the vomit begins to get picked up with prestidigitation. As well, that is 2 losses for the top of the board and 2 victories, and 1 loss for the Dragon's Fury.
When I walk away, I bow my hat, my top hat, and I say, I think we're all winners here. And I slump away in a drunken stupor, sitting down at a table that I wasn't previously sitting at.
And the like guys are like, no, we're sitting over here, we're over here.
Sit
Oh,
down with some weirdos.
Kaz, come have a drink with me.
Good thing Della's looking out.
Claire,
I don't know.
Claire,
Guys,
let's
have another-
throw them back. Let's get to the bar. We'll go to the bar. We'll get more drinks.
See as Gabby is kind of like hand over the head, like, woo! Yes! Is clearly not able to stand up very straight, but there is applause and cheers. Alright. One more round. As you see this dwarven man with a long white beard and kind of beady eyes steps up. I say, for the Dragon's Fury, Ulfgar Doomfist will be participating.
All
Who
right.
will be facing him? You see as
Rob.
tiny little goblin steps up, clambers onto the stool, kind of sits himself down and says, I will be your Doomfist.
Yes.
You go first, girl.
Kind of gives her a look. All right, I'm gonna be rolling for both of these now. Unless somebody roll a d20 and add 4. That is their constitution.
Okay.
Della.
Della's gonna do it.
Oh.
15. You see
Nice.
as Grub begins to chug through this, and you see as the dwarf begins to drink as well, kind of bits of it running down into his beard. And they both kind of finish. There's 1 failure for Ulfgar.
All right.
All right, roll another d20 for me. He kind of sizes her up now, looking a little bit confused that she's pulling
It's a
it
12.
wrong.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
12. He got a 21 as he
Ah!
slams it down, giving her definitely a run for her money here. And she kind of, you see her kind of wince. She's like, "This stuff is very bubbly. You see why they make this the one that you have to drink?
You got this, Grub.
You've been
I've
throwing
got
about all night.
this." Ah! And they start to drink. All right, with a 16 on his end, she drinks. Not really holding it in very well, but managing to at least get it down. One more round, as he's kind of looking at her, grinning. Oh no!
This sucks.
A 19 on Ulfgar's
oops.
turn.
Sorry, I picked him up. I didn't mean to do that.
Okay. As he manages to polish it off, and then Grub looks at him and says, I'm not finished yet. And you see as they reach into their bag, into an invisible space at their side. And you saw them put the wine bottle earlier. And you see... Immediately something happens. There's just a change in their facial expression. They kind of crack their neck. They're like, don't count me out yet, bitch. He kind of like looks across and like, what? Grub has lost all of their failures.
Oh.
Grub.
All right, Grub.
Grub is the best.
Wolfgar kind of looks at her like confused now. He has had way too much to drink, so he's making his with disadvantage now. Grub, go ahead and roll your d20 plus 4.
Oh god. Come on.
Natural.
Yeah.
With that, he starts to... He's really feeling it, and she's kind of just staring him down from across the table, like... grinning all the while. And then proceeds to get her drink on. He is looking rough. Go ahead and roll me one more.
All right. Oh dear, where'd it go? Oh, come on.
A natural one. Okay. With that one, Grub actually does take another loss. As he is determined to not lose to this little green strange person. But it is close. Go ahead and make another one, please. Ooh.
Yes.
A 16 and a 16 on his dice too, so that's both a dirty 20. As they're they both make it through that one just barely. He's hanging in there by a little bit. She looks like she still has a little more she could take. The whole crowd is like, oh my god, look at them go, they're drinking so much.
Dale's gonna be sick.
All right, what'd you get on this last one? A natural 2?
Yeah.
So did he.
No!
They both drink
Yes!
yet another one, both holding on, just barely. The old dwarf, see, as he is reeling. You see, as she's kind of just like behind him, like rubbing his shoulders. You got this. It's hanging. Okay, Ulfgar, hang in there. There's a lot riding on this.
Amazing.
Dale's also like holding Grub up.
I got this. I can do this.
You got it. You got it.
Put me in there, coach. One more roll for it, please. They both got 11s. They're both slamming these drinks back, and with I'm gonna say after that one, because Grub just has less failures at this point. He kind of, and you see his eyes just kind of roll back into his head, and he falls over onto the ground, just unable to keep going. And there's a huge cheering as these guys have both drank so much in such a short amount of time. They're like, ah! But Grub stands up on the table, triumphant, says, "That's what I fucking thought!" And immediately kind of slumps over into Della's arms, like, kind of just a little bit.
Congratulations. And she'll give her a little kiss on the cheek.
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
No, but it did hurt a little bit when I was wrenched back from the void.
That's dark. Do you need to talk?
Oh, no, it was fine. My goddess did it. It was wonderful.
Oh, that's lovely. You see as Verva standing there now like, well, so we have a tie game. 2 down and out members of each team. That means only one more thing that needs to be done. Each team needs to select a 5th person to participate.
Oh, no. She looks at all of her companions.
You got this, Del.
Well, shite.
Stella, let go.
Still takes the seat. Oh, she'll go hand grub over to Kazoid and Eclair, like kind
Yeah,
of.
Grub is like clearly giggling and like a little bluesy, but definitely not able to stand up right now.
Claire takes a tissue and pats Grub on the shoulder with tissue. There.
And you all kind of watch as Gabby is standing there. Says, "Well, it's all right with you. We'll be calling in a celebrity drinker.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, we don't have anybody else left in our group. We already did all 4 of us. So, Andreas, can you come down here? We need a celebrity drink." And you hear
Oh,
as
that's what it is.
heavy footsteps kind of make their way down the stairs. Make a insight check, Della,
Oh, no.
or Arcana. No, well, insight. Insight would be the right one.
Okay. All right, I'm good at that. Let's see. Oh. Well, 16.
Okay. With them saying the name and the appearance of this person, you see a tall, muscular woman with a very shining brunette hair and just good, nice silk robes approach. You get the feeling this is probably the same person from before, the person that hired you for your first mission with your group.
Oh.
Just
You look different.
Yeah, you could say that. So do you ready?
As I'll ever be.
All right. 2 drinks are poured in front of the both of you, and it is time to throw down.
Oh, was it your con modifier?
Yep.
Okay, yes. So that's what I just rolled. 12.
All right. With a 12, you see as you start to make your way through this drink, you see as they drink it like a shot.
That's gonna get
And
great.
it's gone. Just their size and the girth of them is impressive, to say the least.
Should this not be proportional for species?
Do you call a need for a new celebrity?
We've got no one else.
I mean, that's just how it works, I think. You're the one that stepped up, dear. Can't quit now.
Not quitting. Just asking a valid question.
You go ahead and make another one. Ooh,
23.
23. You drink and you see this massive figure pick it up and drink it. See a small twitch in their eye though as it takes them a second. It seems like this caustic liquid is not quite in their favor. They have 1 failure with a 18.
Ooh, that's close. Wait, oh shite.
Man, you're rolling a lot of natural ones. You see as they once again lift it up, knock it back, a whole mug of beer, just like that, with a natural 20. They really put the hurt on you. You have 2 failures.
Right. Goddess be on my side. 11.
Wow, okay. With that,
What's a wow?
they get a 2 + 8 for a 10.
Oh,
And you manage to put another failure on their side.
Never mind, the goddess is just enough on my side.
goddess be on your side.
She is in the building.
Man, that's crazy. All right.
18.
18. Wow. Okay. A natural 1. You see as they take it, knock it back, and you see just a moment a look crosses their face. You're just holding it in there. And their face kind of scrunches up, and they hold the beer mug back up to their face and just back into it. And you see as everybody is just aghast, like all looking at you and this towering figure. Well, it seems that we have a winner.
Della looks in disbelief for a minute and just like cheers. Goddess, did you say me?
You look up and you see in the corner there's a familiar pair, slightly glowing green eyes, just kind of watching you. And there's a slight nod of approval as the crowd, it just erupts into cheers and calls. Miriam takes this pouch of gold and hands it over to you. There's 101 gold pieces in there, funded by the losers of tonight's game. There is also 5 wooden tokens with the Yawning Portal symbol carved into them. They vaguely shaped like gold pieces, but instead of the normal picture, there is, again, the Yawning Portal symbol. And you also see there's an amulet inside the bag. He says, well, to the winner goes the spoils. Well done. You see as the entire group of the Dragon Sphere is kind of just standing there staring at Andreas like, what? Huh? What? Like, just all of them unable to comprehend what just happened. And that's where we're gonna cut to a quick little break this evening.
Yeah.
We'll be back in a few minutes. There'll be a shorter session for this evening, but we are gonna cut away just for potty breaks and all that. We'll be right back. Alrighty. Welcome back, my lovely, beautiful audience. Our group is back from our restroom breaks and whatnot, and we have found ourselves in a crazy situation where these ragtag group of adventurers have managed to beat out not only all of the Dragon's Fury, were all pretty good at their constitution checks, but also the mysterious and very buff figure Andreas, who was quite a menace to drink against, but man, you managed to beat him out. So we find ourselves in the aftermath of that. Rafi, you kind of managed to get yourself up after a little bit. It's rough, but you do manage to do it. Over there, Grub is somehow containing all of this alcohol. It is like super jovial and giggly. Della, you are kind of drunk, but managed to hold it down pretty well, despite it all. So, what are you guys doing?
Victory shots!
Victory shots.
The sound of taking more shots makes everybody that participated, except for Della, a little nauseous.
Rafi feels so uneasy right now.
Isn't that funny how the
He's gonna
two
walk
sober
away.
ones got taken out?
Three cheers for Grub, the hero of the night.
3 cheers for me!
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hooray!
And they start to take some drink. Hooray! And then you hear other people in the bar joining in every time you see Grub take another shot. So this is probably the best night of my life. They're loading it up.
And you're the hero, and everybody at the bar knows that the Winkin' Skeever has the best deals in town.
Yeah, we have the best deals. Just come on down. I'll give you treasures for great prices. And lots of jerky.
They'll all hand
Everybody-
out the tokens. Or, maybe she'll hold on to them until everybody's sober.
Grub, everyone's gonna know your name after we leave here tonight.
I'm Grub, baby. And don't you fucking forget it. I
Hold
love
that
you
thought.
guys.
I love me too.
That seems like something you'd say. Okay. Let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going.
Well, we got one more thing to do here, and then we gotta get this carriage back before they charge us double.
Oh, all
Or
right.
it turns back into a pumpkin.
I go back up to the bartender. Are you able to put our name back up on the board? We got a new team name, and we've done a lot since the last time we saw you.
He kind of jerks his head over towards it, and you see up on the board, there is a list of 6 names. There is Contingency Plan, Providence, Sour Bunch. On top of the board, Dragon's Fury, and Purple Worms.
They got our name up there. Excellent. Gang, we've made it.
They're good.
Made it.
Way better name, too. Way better name. We're on top of the board.
Cheers
I-
to that.
I go to the bartender and see if he's got an extra drink for me, because I'm going to take another drink now that I'm there.
I'm gonna cash in your token for the night. Use it. I mean, you don't have to cash it in. It's just you just show it, and I give you one.
Cheers. On top of the board.
There you go. Cheers to your new group. Hope you live long and don't die fast.
Thanks. Me too. On that, you guys ready to get out of here and turn back in this carriage? This ride has to end sometime.
How'd that drink taste?
Yeah, how did that drink taste?
It was a
See,
cider.
so I thought it was a little.
The one Claire made a deal with.
Oh, right. It was pretty gnarly. whatever it was. Tasted like cider, but maybe with a shot of vodka in it. It's not good.
That one's a bit gone. Well, can't say I've had worse. That was pretty rough today. Ugh. I don't think that was a cider. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Thank you. Thank you. We're gonna go, and
Real quick, I'm going to go to the little ladies' room.
Okay. I hope everything comes out okay.
Thank you. Me too.
hey, Rafi, was she telling a joke, or is like they're like a big ladies' room?
I'm pretty sure they only
I-
have one bathroom.
I've never been a lady. I don't know.
Okay, it's just one room.
Little lady, short and stout.
Yeah, yep.
You sure are.
You sure are.
Go back downstairs. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, she's
Yeah,
good.
cool. Relinquish yourself. Hang on.
Oh, there you are.
What?
She's gonna go back upstairs,
Okay.
and
You go heading upstairs.
yeah, she's actually gonna go look for her goddess.
Yeah, she's
She's
still
still
sitting in
here.
the same corner,
Excellent.
sipping on what appears to be something out of a silver chalice.
Yeah, she's feeling a little brave now. She's got a couple drinks in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Uh,
Make your way across the way. Oops. I threw you into the abyss. You're welcome.
oh no. Well, that's where she likes to be anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go.
Oh,
The magic of science. Yeah, you make your way up there. You see she's just kind of sitting there, enjoying her wine and sitting in this much comfier chair than most of the bar seats. Most of them are like wooden stools and stuff.
yeah, these are nice.
Yeah, you see like a plush armchair kind of sitting there, and she smiles as you approach and kind of bids you to sit.
She's all flushed and smiley, and she'll sit down.
Della Kiergram. It's so nice to finally meet you in person.
My goddess, and she'll like bow as much as she can while sitting.
She kind of gives away to the redheaded orc lady who makes their way off. And she kind of leans forward a little bit. She says, "It was impressive work out there. I didn't think you had it in you to beat a solar in a drinking contest. Quite impressive."
Honestly, I'm wondering if you had something to do with it. I'm as surprised as you are.
No, I thought about it, but I didn't need to apparently. Please, make yourself at home. What can I do for you this evening, sweetheart?
Oh, well, didn't really need anything. Just not often you run into your goddess at a bar, at least not for me.
She smiles. No, I suppose that's fair.
Oh,
Tell you what. Oh,
yes. Oh, sorry. I thought maybe you were calling in your favor for Claire or something.
no, nothing I need from Claire yet.
Huh.
What would you like to ask?
Is it rude to ask what you're doing here?
No, of course not. I came to see you, of course.
Oh. Well, she doesn't appear to know what to say to that.
My dear, I've been taking a very vested interest in what you've been up to.
Oh, she starts to think back on what a god's opinion would be of tonight.
You have interesting compatriots, but I know you'll go far. After all, I had very interesting compatriots back in my adventuring days. So
Ooh.
You should come by my office tomorrow.
You've got no real estate here.
I do now.
Oh.
I mean, Waterdeep is the biggest city in this entire plane. So, of course I would. At least the biggest one above ground.
Wait, sure thing. We don't have another job yet, so I'm sure we'll be there.
Excellent.
Or should I bring my friends?
You're welcome to
probably
bring
should-
them by, but what I have is for you.
Oh, that's good. I probably just shouldn't leave at least one of them alone for long. So I'll just tie them up outside. It's fine.
It seems like you have a lot of responsibility to take care of.
Yes.
Just keep in mind that you were doing very, very well. And you see as she's kind of sitting there and smiling, and you saw the glowing in her eyes from a good distance away, but now that you see just kind of around the irises, there's just this continual circle and changing pattern of what appear to be arcane runes just shifting their way through her eyes.
Thank you, goddess. I think my friends are leaving now, but tomorrow.
Yes. I look
Come
forward
on.
to seeing you there.
She like stumbles as she gets up and like clumsily bows again before she leaves.
She kind of sits there with her legs crossed and a slight look of amusement on her face as you make your exit.
She comes back downstairs, just like preening a little bit, like.
All giddy. That's cute. Awesome. As you guys are kind of wrapping up your stay here for the night, the party seems to be winding down a little bit now that the hour of honor has completed. Everybody can give me a perception check with disadvantage, except for Rafi.
Do you want a regular perception check from me or no perception check?
No perception check. You wouldn't know
Okay.
what this is you're looking for. What did everybody get?
16 for Caswin. He rolled a 19,
Oh.
but rolled it back a couple.
Oh. Was that with the disadvantage?
Oh, with disadvantage. Okay,
Got an 8.
15.
Okay, you just
Hold
gotta do
on.
better.
just get a 20 here, Cas. Let's just an 8. Okay, that's
Okay,
normal.
28.
Claire, you got a 15? Claire, it would make sense that you're the one that sees this. But as you're kind of glancing around, kind of finally a little bit chilled out, maybe catching looks from Helm over there. Or sending looks. You see standing off in the corner of the bar over here. See a very familiar figure. A half-orc with a feminine physique and a gnarled staff kind of resting at their sides, kind of kicked up against the wall and leaning and looking at you.
I look back and make eye contact. Claire's a little drunk, so
Their face is pretty expressionless at this moment. They just give you a slight jerk of the head.
alright guys, time to go. As I sloppily get off my stool and try to pull around everybody to leave. I'm like tugging on. Kaz, are you wearing a shirt?
You're tugging on my bicep there, girly. What's up? We gotta go. We gotta get
We're
out to the
outta
carriage. I only booked it for one night.
All right, to the carriage.
You guys need some privacy or something? The way you kind of rushing out of here.
I keep my stare to the orc.
What are you
Coming
looking
in.
at? What are you looking at over there? It's just a wall there.
Guys, when you can see them now, like you follow their gaze. This is the
Who's
same
that?
individual that you had seen last time you were here, that Claire had wanted to avoid.
Claire- Why do you keep? Who is that person? They were here last time too. We should go say hi.
I don't know if that's such a good idea.
But I get along with everybody. Everybody likes me. We could go say something. Here, just hold on. You know them, right? Are they your friend?
I know them.
Well, let's go say hi. Come on. Well, it'd be kind of rude though. You are on a date. Oh God. How about I
Oh.
just go? I could go talk to him.
I'm coming.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I drag you over to the half orc.
They're just standing there, kind of regarding you. They have a shield that appears to be slung across their back, and a set of very interesting looking armor. It's kind of got some purples and greens inhued into it, and it's very elven, fey in construction. And as you regard them, you look at them. They're flat chested, but they have a very feminine physique otherwise, and a somewhat feminine face. They just kind of look at you with blue eyes, Desmond.
Hey, you like what you see, huh? Huh? You keep looking at my friend every time we're in here. What's up? You know each other?
Claire's
won't
looking
really say.
around. What are you doing here?
I didn't want to interrupt
How did you
your
find
night.
me?
How did I find you? I didn't want to interrupt your night. It seemed like you were having fun. So maybe...
You know what?
Hmm?
I am having fun. For once.
Good.
So
With
you
my
have fun
good
with
old
me all the
friend,
time.
And I pat Kaz on the small of his back because I can't reach any higher.
Claire, we have fun all the time. What do you mean for once? We always have fun.
You always have fun, Kaz.
I do always have fun. I get a big grin. So is this your friend? Like, what do you mean you didn't want to interrupt? You could have joined. We were winning the game at the bar. You saw us. Wicked Skeever, we won. Woo!
I did see that, yeah.
Top of the board. Top of the board. You might know us. Caswin Bellwell, by the way. And you are? I hold out my hand.
You look down to your hand and then look back up at you and say, "My name's Lotus."
Well, nice to meet you, Lotus. You a friend of Claire's?
Acquaintances.
Hey, well, nice to meet you. Did you need something? Because the last time we were in here too, you were staring at Claire, and this time you're staring at Claire. Did you need something?
Claire knows what I mean. You see how they just kind of inspect their fingernails.
Oh, it's one of those things. Oh God, why?
No, you idiot.
What?
We're leaving Kaz.
Okay, well,
See you sometime
get a
tomorrow
room.
then, Claire?
I'm not going back. And Claire looks like kind of slurring her words.
Well, I understand what you're talking about, where you're coming from, but things don't really work like that.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
We're leaving. I'll
Yeah.
explain later.
Okay.
See you
Well,
tomorrow, Claire.
Claire just ignores them and ushers Kaz out.
it's all right, Claire. I mean, if you had to have some alone time, I booked that table for you, and I had a
No.
bard come for you, and we get you a carriage ride with them.
As you begin to push Caswin out the door, somewhat ineffectually, but getting the point across. You all convene outside as Claire seems a little bit perturbed. And right now, darkness has taken the skies of the area. It's closer maybe to midnight, I'd say.
I cast a light on the front of our carriage.
All right.
Your chariot awaits, my lady.
You see Grub has kind of already managed to somehow get on top of the carriage and is like dancing around.
A little bit
Rafi,
scrappy.
you know the
grab
deal,
some
buddy.
arms, and
Claire.
let's Kaz hook him in.
Yep, and I get my whip back out.
Claire looks at Kaz. She's like kind of like getting out, like tired, like really drunk. She starts poking at him in the pec, almost in tears. I'm not going back.
You're not. You're doing
I
it.
should
You're coming with me. You're good. I don't know where back is, but you're coming with me. We'll be just fine.
Wait, you're not going back.
We're just going back to the skeever. We're gonna take a
Oh yeah.
take a little napsy tonight and turn this carriage in, and then we'll figure it out tomorrow.
You guys can stay at my place if you want, but I've only got one bed and it's mine. It's my bed. It's my bed.
I appreciate the offer, but I'm sure we'll find accommodations. And I give
Ooh.
Rafi a little whip, and off we go.
As you begin to feel the clop, 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 clop in the street as the carriage rolls on, Claire, you find yourself instinctually looking back at the yawning portal, looking to see if anybody's watching you. The darkness, you don't see anybody. And
This was a really nice night.
And you all managed to get back to wherever it is you want to stay the night. There's plenty of inns around.
Oh, we're not going back to the portal because Claire doesn't want to go back. So
Plenty of places to stay. You turn in the carriage all right, and you all buckle down for a good night's sleep. Della, very excited. Grub, extremely excited. And yeah. Claire, not so much, maybe.
Claire's a
Claire
little
had fun
nervous.
for once.
I'm glad you had fun, Turtle Man.
I had a blast.
Yeah.
Did you have fun, Grub? You killed it tonight. You seem like you had fun.
Time.
Good.
There's,
Here.
I never get to wear this dress. It's so cute, but I never get to wear it.
we're the hero of the night, Grub.
So what was that nothing that you put the bottle into?
Hmm?
It just like went away. What was that?
Behold. And you see as she kind of snaps her fingers, and where before it had just been like the waistline of the dress and her waist, you see a belt emerge. And there is a pouch on the side of it that looks very similar to the pouch that you guys got from them. This is my other bag of holding that I am not selling.
Very useful.
Yeah.
I'm
The
so
sky
glad we have
Self
one.
is a fucking amazing spell, by the way. You just get to like make yourself look all pretty, and then you get to make your stuff not appear if you don't want it to appear. It's so cool. And you see their makeup is no longer well done. Their hair is a little bit disheveled. But they are still wearing a very nice dress, and otherwise their appearance has not changed that much. But yeah.
If you ever want an excuse to get dressed up again, just let us know.
Yeah.
We want to go out again sometime? Yeah, let's go on like a pub crawl sometime when you get back to town or something. Oh, this has been so much fun. This has been so much fun.
Best night ever.
You guys are great. I'm sorry about the date thing, Claire. But I really
Claire.
did like hanging out with you.
Claire's like kind of like looking off like in the distance, not really paying attention with her arms crossed. But she's like, huh? Yeah, sure. Let's do this again sometime. And then he continues to like look away.
Alright. And you see as your new friend Grub kind of makes their way back inside their shop. You see the back door open, and there's a sound of almost like a feral animal bedding down for the evening. And then quickly followed by some snoring, and you're pretty sure they're in a good spot.
All right. There's the grub we all know.
You guys find yourself to another tavern and bed down for the evening, and it's comfortable combinations. You guys have lots of money now, so you're able to afford a good spot. Beds are soft. Everybody gets their own room if they want it. Hobby enjoys his spot with whoever, and you all get yourselves a long rest.
Claire's gonna stay with Hobby.
Yeah, Hobby will coil up with you. Enjoy the time. He says, "Hey, I know you guys were all drinking and stuff tonight. But I had a thing going on with me too. Can I tell you about it?"
Yeah. What's up, Hobby?
So my chain armor thing is not fitting so well no more. It's kind of tight, and you see them kind of like gesture down to their like chest region. I don't know
Grow
why.
up so fast.
Like I have.
Are we all in the room with them?
I'd say maybe this is before you guys all go to your individual rooms if you want to be here for this.
Okay.
I don't know what it means, but it's there.
Oh dear. It's going to puberty.
What?
It's a baby growing up.
What's puberty?
Just when you get big, when you start being an adult.
My dad doesn't know what puberty is. Shit.
Oh, okay. Well, this kind of hurts. Can we take off my chain thing?
Oh, sure.
All right, you go and you undo the straps of the leather that hold Hobby's chain tube in place.
Chain tube.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. And you can see, as you pull away the tube, you see right on either side of Hobby's torso, you see tiny little nubs and little claw hands have appeared. It's like super tiny little baby things.
Oh.
What is this?
How-
You're gonna be able to hold so much more money now? This is crazy. These little hands.
What do these do? These like yours.
Yeah.
They like
I mean,
can't reach very far.
They'll get bigger.
Like a little salamander. Oh. Dell's like tearing up. If she had a camera, she'd be taking photos right now. She's that mom.
This is really weird. What?
Well, give it some time. You'll grow into it.
Okay. Sure. Feels funny, but I trust you. I'm slipping back into Grub's voice. Okay. I'll try. Thanks. Thanks for I don't fucking know.
You're the best, Hobby. That's all you gotta know.
Fuck yeah, I am. Y'all would have died a bunch of times without me.
That's very true. Yeah, there's a reason you get the big bucks. I tell you.
Awesome. And with that, you guys get your rest in. And you find yourselves to a slightly gray, drizzly morning in Waterdeep. That is where we're going to pick up next session. All we've got for tonight, unfortunately. A few more things that you guys need to do here in town, as you can see, but a lot got done tonight, and it was super fun. I did not expect the date thing to happen at all. It's so great.
Yeah. Was it planned at all, or did you just roll with it? Love it.
On the spot decision making.
Was phenomenal.
I really expected you guys to go to Grubs first and just like buy stuff. I figured you have enough money for the bag of holding, but it worked out way differently, so that's cool. But awesome.
So glad you negotiated with us.
Yes.
So glad.
It worked out to the betterment of everybody, I think. But awesome. Yeah. What's the deal with Della's goddess? What's up with Claire's whole situation? So many unanswered questions that we'll be diving into next session here. And next session we'll also be having a guest player with us.
Woo!
Awesome. So,
We get to know who it is.
do you get to know who it is? No, not yet. That'd be spoiling the surprise. But also next session we're going to be delving into the next dungeon, or at least the pre-part of that dungeon. So, thank you all so much for joining us, my lovely audience, if you're watching this now or in the future. We love and appreciate you so much. Let me see real fast if I have any shout-outs to do tonight. Oh no, I don't have a thing anymore for that. Oh, okay, cool. It was just me tonight. I resubscribed to the stream. Let's go. Awesome. But yeah, regardless of that, thank you all for joining us, you lovely people. Thank you to me for resubscribing. We are going to go on a little bit of a raid and hang out. I think looks like Dungeon Scrollers is on right now. We love those people, so we're going to go say hi. And yeah, stick around for that. Otherwise, we'll see you next week. Don't forget about the the Chromatic Academy on Mondays. Very fun to watch. Very cool story going on over there. But in any case, we'll see you all next time for the Yawning Portal. Bye-bye.
Bye.